But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. One day if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick and ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim. Hell's free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses, but I give the masses. My whole all there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses. The shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy she won't call her. You didn't see it coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they didn't need enough to drive horsepower. It's these punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat the peanut butter for the family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your shit and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Ban it. I clicked the wrong mic unmuter on the OBS for a second, and I was like, that's why I stalled to say bam banana for like a half second. Hey Creighton, how's it going?
Good. Hey, do you want to go on a road trip with me to Knoxville, Tennessee?
When?
I don't know yet.
Well, that's then how am I supposed to answer?
The next day that I'm off.
A 1-day trip?
Yeah.
Like to Knoxville, Tennessee and back?
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
I'm taking a car.
What do you mean you're taking a car?
I'm selling my Infiniti to this guy in Knoxville, Tennessee.
How are you going to get back?
What do you mean, how am I going to get back? The car doesn't drive. I have to haul it up there with the truck.
Do you have a trailer you can fit a car on?
I can rent one.
By the time you rent a trailer and spend all the
He's
gas...
paying me to rent it.
Oh. Why does someone want your Infiniti that bad?
I don't know. I don't look a gifted horse in the mouth.
Is this like a gift
Yes.
situation?
Yeah,
Is it like...
this is like he's going to pay like way like more than I was asking for.
What happened? How did this happen?
I don't know.
How did this happen?
I don't know.
Oh, that's the soundboard. Hold on. I'm gonna have the soundboard thing up today. Kat, by the way, I have a soundboard situation in the works.
Oh, that's part of the story for the
So,
weekend.
hold
You
on.
can't spoil it. You know what I mean?
How did this happen?
To me.
Shut the Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Time.
Oh,
Travel.
no. There's so much better scene with that.
Police.
Like, how did this happen?
No, I just love Key from Key and Peele. He plays the nutsack testicle time travel monster thing, and he goes, "How did this happen?" And "how did this happen?" could apply to so much shit.
Well,
that we talk about.
There's also like
Buenos dias, fuckboys. Sorry,
there's also
COVID-19.
like a how did this happen from Red versus Blue that's so good. Like the sound bite's incredible.
I have some interesting stories for you. I think I met the love of my life on Tinder. Of Tinder or on Tinder?
Of my life of Tinder. Is it the simp? Is it the one who sent you the headphones? Also, Charlie, you don't have the chat up?
That is you're so good at what you do. It's been a minute. I forgot.
What happened?
Nothing
Do you
happened.
want to talk about
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's get in deep.
We're
Let's
good.
delve
Hold
deep.
on.
Hey,
Hold on. What's
look,
up,
I
dude?
got to tell you about the weekend.
Okay. What?
So I went yard selling this weekend.
Okay, listen. You did go yard selling this weekend. We already talked about this. I'm just going to go ahead and say this ahead of time. This is not podcast story.
No, this is. It's like I got a bunch of
Okay.
cool shit. And I got some stuff I didn't show you. Specifically so I could show you on the podcast.
Okay.
Okay. So you already know I got the soundboard. Everybody knows I already got the soundboard.
No, not everyone knows that.
Well, I put it on my Snapchat story, and most of these people here follow me on Snapchat. And I put a picture of it in the Discord.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Well.
Are you kidding me?
And that's what you get.
Okay.
Left
If we're going
out.
to sit here and start talking about who doesn't pay
Left
attention
out.
to who, we're not going to have
Left
this.
out,
We're not arguing
Charlie,
this.
of the circle.
Hold the fuck up. When did love of my life become an acronym? Copenhagen,
Look,
a decade ago.
Look, I don't like it as an acronym. To me, I always read it as LOM, and then I have to understand what it is. So Like I'm right there with you, Copenhagen.
We're going to dinner sometime in the next week. Kat, listen.
Kat, I
You've
thought
been
we
in
were
this new
engaged.
you've been in a new place for a day and a half or some shit. And you just said you were going to like relax on these crazy boys for a while.
So
now you're doing this.
I got
Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm simply judging you a little bit.
I got the
Be
first book in a series of unfortunate events.
Okay.
Which is pretty baller, It was like the original.
You said you brought a bunch of stuff to show.
I brought one specific thing that I thought was really cool.
Okay.
And then the turntable thing that's also a soundboard. And then I didn't bring the
book. You guys
book.
can see it right here, sort of in front of me on the bottom left corner screen.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see from here. It's basically
But it looks cool. Like
it does look
up.
dank. It lights up. It's lit up right now. It's kind of hard for you guys to see.
I didn't bring the book because I didn't want you to mess it up.
You didn't want me to mess a book
you
up?
might mess it up.
I might mess this
You got
book up.
greasy fingers. Anyways, this is the one thing I did bring that I wanted to show you.
I literally
Look at this.
all I do is talk about how I hate greasy
This
food
is the
and
thing
greasy.
that I found that
being
I'm
greasy.
like, this is the coolest thing.
Don't let me hold it. I might fuck it up with
No,
my
this
greasy
one,
hands.
This one you won't.
No,
Look,
it's metal.
Open it.
Grease can
No,
mess up
no,
metal.
I
I'm
want
not
you
gonna
to
mess
open
with it. No, you think I can't handle a book? I have books in this room worth more than my computer.
Charlie, there's this thing
I handle
called,
books carefully.
There's this thing called moving on.
I have an uncle
And
who
you
grades
have to do
books.
That, you have to let things go, move forward with your life. Look at these.
I mean,
These
is
are-
toe anal
Charlie.
is toe anal really sex?
Charlie, look.
What?
These are old playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
They're Coca-Cola playing cards.
I understand. I have a deck. Like
I
that.
know, but I just thought it was cool.
You didn't know that.
I didn't know. No, wait. No, I did. I feel like you brought this up before.
I haven't.
We've talked about your playing
I
card
just got
collection.
them. There's no shot.
Is it though? I'm thinking about the $100 playing cards that you got. They're like
yes,
gold.
I also have
gold-
NASA.
gold
I also have
plated.
NASA cards from the 80s that are unopened.
Have you showed us those?
No.
Okay.
These
Well,
are
these
things,
are cool.
these are things I keep hidden away.
I like these. I don't know if they're worth anything, but I thought they were like the coolest thing.
They
that
might
I
be
got.
worth something. Those would be in more danger of me holding them than your book would.
Really? And why is
Yeah,
that?
because one, they're individual items,
I
and
don't even
if
know
one
if
of
they're
them
all
is
in here.
well,
I
if
haven't
they are,
looked.
don't count them right now
Why not?
because they
You
look
could play
old.
solitaire. With
They
them
look
right now.
old, and you made a joke about me having greasy hands, but legit, we all have greasy hands just from
No,
our
no,
body's
I
grease.
washed my hands earlier, so they're less.
When
greasy.
is earlier?
Like before I came here. 'Cause
Like
I
right
pissed.
before?
Yeah, I pissed and then I washed my hands.
Okay.
'Cause I wash my hands after I piss, except for when I piss here, 'cause there's no sink outside. I mean, there is, but it's not easily accessible.
It's extremely easily
You have to hop a
accessible.
fence or go through a garage. It's not that accessible.
It's the one in the garage. There's one in the garage.
Well,
And you open a
still, I don't
door.
wanna have to
You
pick
open a
up the
door.
You have to bend over to pick up the door, and
No,
it's
you
just
don't.
a lot, And sometimes it's not hooked up, and it's just a lot right now. And I feel like you're not sympathizing with me.
I'm not. No, I'm attacking
You
you.
should empathize with me, Charlie.
You
'cause
said
you don't wash
sympathize,
your
then
hands.
empathize. I do wash my hands. I wash my hands more than anyone I know.
Really?
Yes.
What do you use? Oh, wait. We have a bunch
Everything.
of fucking hand sanitizer. Why
Yeah.
am I worried about washing my hands? Never
I
mind.
constantly wash my hands with
Where's
soap and
the
water
spray?
and then
I had spray
sanitize.
over here. What'd you do with my spray?
There's some right here. This might be the one.
That's
It's been floating around the room throughout the week as people have come in and out.
Well, give me that.
That's that lavender shit.
Put it over here with the Batman headphones that will never open.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to give you these since you're talking about headphones that you might need.
He likes Trump. No, wait. You gonna let him dip the old toe in the fudge pudding?
Ooh.
He said he doesn't want to have sex, and he called me cute. I mean, is toe anal really sex? Also, my mom loves you guys. It's hard not to, Kat. We're pretty awesome.
Yeah, look,
Did Creighton irresponsibly purchase a bunch of bullshit again?
not necessarily. I was very responsible with my purchases. I only bought 3 things. And technically, I didn't buy the book
It's
because
not-
the book came free with
It's
the
not
purchase.
how many things you buy. It's
Also,
how much
I bought
you
the
spend.
Kit Kat mugs.
It's not how much you buy. It's how much
Well,
you
how
spend.
much do you
Creighton.
think I spent?
Well, I would guess about $80.
No.
More than that?
Are we counting food?
I'm talking about at the yard sale.
Oh, I'd say less than that.
So what? $76? $77?
Something like that. It wasn't crazy because this
The
was
soundboard.
like,
You said this was
$1.
$75.
That was the most expensive thing.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
If you didn't spend $80 and this was $75, I'm gonna go ahead
this
and
was
take a
$1. The book
logical
was
step
free.
forward and assume this was the most expensive
The
thing
3
you
mugs
bought.
were like 25 cents, like even,
Yeah.
for all 3.
I saw the price tag.
But they were supposed to be 25 cents a piece, and she gave us like a really good deal on it. So like maybe $77.25. Almost bought an Xbox, but it was sold before I could get it. And then I was gonna sell it to Quentin for more money because he really wanted it. He wanted the Connect.
Boys, Creighton, what the hell is the surprise? You motherfucker baiting me yesterday with your special surprise.
Oh, the soundboard is the surprise, 2%. He slid up on my story and he's like, what is that? And I was like, we just had to watch, find out.
You were the worst.
Granted, we couldn't
You
get it to
never-
work, but you
Well,
know.
don't say we.
Well, you couldn't get it to work.
It's not that I couldn't get it to work. I know how to get it to work. I'm not spending.
No, I don't
I'm not
blame
purchasing
you.
a subscription.
You know who we need to talk to?
Who?
Matt. Matt would know if there's like a.
No, he
thing.
wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
I don't think Matt would know about this.
What about Juan? Juan would know.
Why would either of them know? Why
Juan
would you
did
assume?
a lot of soundboard work when he was at Learn TV. Still does technically.
Oh, that one. I thought you meant our
No,
friend
no,
Juan in
yeah,
our
no,
group.
Juan.
Yeah,
You
Juan
know.
maybe would know. Juan.
Yeah.
That Juan would know.
Yeah.
Matt.
Someone
how would
knows.
Matt? How would
Tori, like low key, Tori might know.
Tori might know, but I don't know.
I mean, I
This
doubt
isn't
it.
this isn't a soundboard, by the way, or a, like
Oh,
a mixer.
well, I know,
it's
but
a,
it's like it's a thing that you use for sound, and it's also a board,
it's a DJ controller.
and it's also a soundboard
No,
because
it's not.
it's got buttons that you press and it makes sounds.
Your phone is a soundboard.
I
then.
just want the like top part.
Our
of it.
hot tub is a
But I couldn't
soundboard.
like just take like a saw and cut the discs off because then I don't think it would work. But if we could find a way to like cut the discs off and still
2%. What we're gonna do is have a soundboard. You know, click a button, a sound happens.
yeah.
And you know, like one would be. Wait, actually, they should be able to hear it. So
Yeah.
guys, what's gonna happen is I don't have this fully figured out yet.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
You're working on it.
I literally worked on it for like 20 minutes before we went live, like where I figured out how to do it. It's gonna seem weird, but I'm gonna click one on my directional or on my number pad. Me and Creighton won't be able to hear it. You guys
should be.
you should be able to hear it, and also the screen will change, and I'll explain everything when it's over.
Okay,
but
well,
this
let's
would
do
be
it.
the example.
Are you kidding me?
So Creighton would say something hilarious, and then you'll hear, "Are you kidding me?" And it'll be like, you know, he'll say something dumb, and I'll say
it has
that.
to change the screen whenever you go to.
So far, yes. Just
Okay.
only because I ran out of time and like you walked in.
Yeah.
I have to be backbreaking. What? 20 minutes. What an effort. No. I spent 16 hours with this fucking thing. The problem was that I ended up realizing after downloading like 3 different softwares and plugging things in all over my fucking setup and redoing wires and figuring out what buttons do and where everything plugs in
you
through
still
the
didn't
app.
do the HDMI one, huh?
What?
You didn't take the really long HDMI and put it to the TV and give me the really short one to hook up to my laptop.
Anyway,
Sorry, I just noticed that. I was like looking around.
I spent a lot of time trying to figure this out. I spent 20 minutes because 30 minutes ago I figured out this wasn't going to work. And in 20 minutes, I YouTubed another way to do it and figured out how to do it.
Did you have a good time?
No, I hate computer stuff. I don't have a lot of anxiety. I live a pretty chill life. I have a job. I work 2 days a week. We do the podcast, and I do that's pretty much my life. You know, I watch TV in between. I don't do much. I'm very relaxed. What I hate is tedious, like paperwork / like searching. If I want to look something up, it's because I want to look it up. But when I want to look something up like this that takes a lot of effort, my brain just I spend all my effort dealing cards to people that I don't like that much. Not all of them. I like most of them. There's a few that I don't like, and I have to put up with it, and it's very annoying. But this man does cards for a living. What did you expect? Your setup is probably an electrician nightmare. Fucking with computers gets me off. First of all, it's not an electrician's nightmare. There's only like 2 things actually plugged into power. It's just a lot of wires for this actual.
It looks really good actually for what it is.
Yeah, like considering how many wires it is, it's really just a lot of wire that needs to be zip tied up, like and wrapped, because it's really just long wires that are sprawled all over, like in a little pile. Poor baby has to deal with a bad customer 2 days a week. Laughs in retail. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna.
I feel like he's like look, as
No,
someone who works in retail,
started
I get
this
where you're
off-
coming from.
No,
but
listen.
like,
I
look,
started this off by saying I live a pretty chill life. I don't like to purposely make myself anxious or upset.
No,
and,
I understand.
And doing stuff on the computer makes me nuts because I'm really dumb. I'm a dumb person, and I don't like dealing with it. Look. You want to have a conversation with me about morals and ethics and fucking and like the world and blah 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 whatever. Cool. Don't try and talk to me about computer stuff because I I click start stream and start recording, and then I click those when we're done.
And you do the more computer stuff out of the two of us.
Yeah, no, for sure, definitely.
No, like, which is cool. I appreciate that.
Okay.
No, I just,
No, I don't. I don't know
like
why
we
you're
wouldn't
saying.
be able to be on the air. You know what I mean?
I think we would. If we really wanted to do this, I think you would have been able to figure it out
Oh,
too. It's
yeah.
not that hard.
That's true. But I
It's-
haven't, and you did it first, so.
Okay, and I barely did it. I really told my friend I want to do it, and he screen shared and did everything for me.
Yeah.
Creighton still can't comprehend that he can't put his phone on the mic wire. That he can't put his phone on the mic wires. That's a good point. That's a really good point, actually.
Look, it's not that I put it on the mic wire. It's just that it's near the mic wire.
Are you telling me y'all know any technologically adept people who could help y'all? I know lots of them.
Yeah.
I live
we
with
just
one.
can't put them on a payroll. They're hard
I
to
can't
get
put them on a
hold of.
payroll, and they don't want to come down here and help me with shit like all the time.
You know, like we
I
have-
used up all my please help me with my computer shit.
Yeah.
I don't have any left, so
We're
I'm having to learn
literally,
shit
like
myself.
the only two friends in our friend group that don't know a lot about computer stuff. You think so?
Yeah, a lot of us probably don't know a lot about. Kristen doesn't even have Wi-Fi.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I was thinking more about like Quentin and Chris and Videz and like
Even
Matt.
like Videz plays a lot of games. I don't know how adept he is, like
He's pretty
technologically.
adept.
You think?
Yeah, like he hardwired one of my old controllers so that way he could use it for some kind of game online.
What do you mean hardwired it?
Like he took it apart and hooked it up to his computer.
Why do they have to take it apart?
I
Did
don't
it have a
know.
wire already?
I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about it. He just is like,
You
hey,
just-
can
you
I
can
have?
plug anything. You can plug 360 controllers into your computer.
It was like,
don't
can I
understand.
have this? And I was like, sure. What are you gonna use it for? And he was like, oh, I'm gonna take it apart and hook it up to my computer, so I no longer have to use a mouse or some shit like that.
You probably just said that. Take it apart for fun.
I mean, look,
you can just plug them in.
I mean, like, I
if
don't
you have
know.
a wire, if you have USB, it plugs right.
I
into
don't
your
know. I'm just telling you what he told me.
Okay, I'm not saying he isn't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like
Like until I see his setup, I don't know.
the only people in our group that I like am aware are very adept are Matt,
He does it for a
Mike.
living.
Yeah,
Mike.
Matt does it for a living. Mike's pretty good. It's pretty much
Quentin.
Quentin. Quentin's good at the whole editing side and all
Yeah.
that. Actually, Quentin's probably at this point good at all of it. At least knowledgeable. Like he
Yeah.
probably has he could figure it out at this point. Which I can figure it out. I just don't. I have
There's so
such
much
a
time,
slow
yeah.
attention span.
Yeah, same here.
Like,
we have
I-
ADHD and we're given a keyboard.
If I did Adderall or something, I could probably
oh, you shouldn't
make
do
our
Adderall, Charlie.
podcast. No, I know I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but if I did, if I had something that would hyper focus me, I could sit here and do it, and it would be awesome. But who knows? I'm surprised he hasn't tried to eat the keyboard. Yeah, Creighton really would try and eat the keyboard. Hey, Amy. Oh my goodness! Excuse
you
me.
know them?
I just ate pizza. Yes, Amy is the person that won the PC in Nick's Christmas giveaway.
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness. I'm good. Sorry, I am burping a lot. Right? I just ate like 4 pieces of pizza right before you walked in.
Really? Do you have any left?
Yes. No, you
Oh.
can't have it.
Damn it.
We're talking about Creighton, but Charlie sounds like he snorts crayons.
He does, but it's okay. He has to do something to make up for the free time.
We're
you know what I
talking
mean?
about Creighton, but Charlie sounds like wait, 1 second. I don't understand.
Are the 3 boxes essential to the stream setup also?
They're not. They're just
That's where we keep the computer.
that's no.
It's a
honestly,
a shell that we
honestly
put
just
a bunch
laziness.
This is a shell that we put a bunch of microchips and
It's
hard
not
drives
laziness
into.
over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks though. It's laziness of like those are both from yesterday and today. All 3 of those are from yesterday and today. There's another one actually that you can't see behind me under the camera. Oh,
It sounded like the weirdest brag I've ever heard.
what?
Like there's a pizza box, but you can't see it behind the camera.
What's empty? This is the only
Oh,
one. The
I
top
know.
one over here has pizza.
Like I know it wasn't meant as a brag, but it came off as a brag.
I've been eating so badly lately. I've been eating pizza and just Zaxby's, just garbage. A bunch of fucking trash food. God damn, Charlie getting them calories with 3 boxes.
Did you see that Domino's is testing a a driverless car?
No, I don't like that. I don't
It's-
like that at all.
It's like going pretty well, I think.
Domino's is fucking trash.
You know what we
I
need to do
agree.
though?
What?
We need to find a way to hack that car and then get free pizza delivered to us.
Anyway.
I think Matt could do it.
That's just such a risky thing for
Have you
not a
seen
lot
what
of
it looks
prize.
like?
You're no, listen. This is just not smart.
What do you mean?
It's a terrible.
No,
plan.
I mean, have you seen like the Domino's driverless car? Like what it looks like?
No, it was
you
the one
want-
that looks like a pea.
Sort of.
Then probably
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on.
Actually, listen. No, I don't look. You shouldn't hack into Domino's cars
No,
for free
I'm
pizza.
not saying we should hack into. I'm just trying to show you what the car looks like.
But that is what you said. You
Oh, I
say
did
that.
say that, but like I'm off of that now.
Oh my goodness. Do I really need to see this thing?
A little bit. I feel like you would enjoy it.
I will say I had their Alfredo today. I ordered Alfredo for the first time ever. I don't know if I'll ever order a pizza from Domino's again.
Really? Why?
Their Alfredo's just better. It's cheap. It's good.
Wait. Where'd you order it from?
Domino's.
You said you don't. You said you're not gonna order from Domino's again.
Not their pizza. I'm probably.
Oh, like the Alfredo. Oh, I get what
their
you're saying.
Alfredo is
I
so
thought
good
you
that it's
meant
probably all
Alfredo
I'm ever
pizza.
gonna order from there. Like it's just it's delicious.
All right,
Better than their pizza.
I just dropped it in generals for losers.
Move your telephone.
Is that me?
Yes, it's you.
Hold on.
That is. It looks like the mouse droid from
It
Star
does,
Wars,
doesn't it? Do you want to see what it looks like on the inside? Like how all it opens up and shit?
Look at this thing. Look at this thing, guys. Boom. Self-driving pizza delivery. That's a terrible investment. That thing's gonna get hit
well,
by
that's
every
what
other
I'm
vehicle.
saying.
How
like,
little is that?
that's like small as fuck. Like, and that's what
People aren't even gonna see that passing by them.
That's what the inside of it looks like. That's what all it can carry.
Later, cat.
And like apparently it works. Oh, you leaving? Why is she leaving?
She has to get up early to adult. See y'all tomorrow.
for work, probably. Do you see what the inside of it looks like? Like it's supposed to function like one of those grocery pickup things, you know, like you just pull up and open it up.
It's so
and get
little,
your
I
stuff.
can't. I mean, I get it, but
Wow, why is that image so small? I don't like
I
it.
don't know. I don't either. Hello, Mama Native. I remember this time, I think.
Oh, they also have a Ford driverless
Is
car.
that Mama Native?
But apparently that this other one is the new one.
Am I the only one that can eat a couple bites of Alfredo and get tired of it? Nah, I'm like, look, I'm not a big Alfredo. Like, if we're talking pasta, I'd much rather have like marinara, like normal pasta, like tomato based, you know.
Also, they brought back the Noid for the ad campaign for this. Do you know what the Noid is?
No.
The Noid is a thing that was always trying to stop delivery drivers in the 80s in their ad campaign.
Oh yeah, no, we talked about this on the podcast.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, I forgot what you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Domino's is just fucking stupid. I think they're just so bad. Like, I get their pizza because the only thing that serves after fucking 10 o'clock at night now, like that or like delivers. Like, this town used to have so much good food that would deliver. Now everything fucking sucks.
What would deliver? That was good.
A lot of places. Twin Dragon used to be open and would deliver. Bro, we used to have deliverable Chinese food.
Closed.
God, that place was awesome.
Why'd it close?
Didn't do a lot of business.
Is the Chicken King any good?
I've never been.
But it's been open for like so long. There's no way it's not good, right?
That doesn't mean anything. Domino's has been open for fucking 40 years. And Domino's is terrible.
I like Domino's.
I hate Domino's.
Why do you hate Domino's?
Because I feel like shit every time I eat it, but I have to eat food, so I order it.
What about pizza? I feel like it's the thing where
It's
you
pizza
just
in
eat it
general.
all the time.
Domino's?
Yeah.
That's not what it is. I've eaten a lot of pizza. It's just bad.
What about Papa John's? Papa John's is pretty good.
Listen, there's no pizza made by a restaurant that is like a chain restaurant that is good. It's all just what we're used to. So you think it's good. It's not good. Papa John's is horrible. Domino's, Pizza Hut, fucking Little Caesars. It's all bad. Honestly, the best one's Little Caesars.
Is that just 'cause you feel better, like, about the money that you're spending?
No, they have the best cheese. Like, look, if you eat it right away, it's the best one. If you wait 2 hours,
It's cardboard.
Pizza Hut is probably the best one.
Yeah.
And then Domino's and Papa John's are just bad. They're all bad. They're all just so bad.
I like Papa John's a lot.
I just don't like them. I don't like Papa John's that much.
Maybe it's just like where we live at. 'Cause I've been to.
It's
when I lived-
definitely that's all it is.
when
There's
I
no
lived-
no one here makes real pizza.
when I lived in Colombia and I ordered Pizza Hut, it was always like fantastic.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, like fucking tastic.
I'm sure.
No, and they had like the fries. Have you had the fries from Pizza Hut?
No.
Oh,
I'm supposed to eat
no,
fries with
no.
pizza.
Listen, hear me out. It's delicious. I'm gonna
I'm
order
sure
you
it
some,
is.
and we'll have them. Okay? 'Cause tomorrow I get paid. Look at me, Charlie. Tomorrow I get paid. I'll order you some.
I don't
We'll
want
have
any.
'em. No, we're gonna do it.
I'm not eating that
We're
garbage
doing it
if I
up.
don't have to. I'm gonna try and go and get real food tomorrow.
All right.
There's only like 2 real restaurants in this town.
Okay.
It's like Akina, 521. It's like they're the only places that make food with like actual like food.
What about
It's not this factory fucking cardboard shit.
What about Highway 55?
No.
I had
Highway 55 is horrible.
Look, I had good homemade food yesterday or earlier today. It was really good.
Okay.
It was delicious.
Okay.
You know what it was?
What?
It was chicken rice casserole.
Okay.
It was really, really good.
Oh my god.
It's so good. My grandmother made it.
You know, sometimes like we'll be talking about a thing and then you just say something.
No, like
barely has anything to do. We're talking about food, so Creighton had food earlier. And he thought he should interject with that.
No. I'm just saying it was really good, and I've never had that kind. I'm not a huge casserole person, but like Anna was talking to me about.
Do you like lasagna?
No.
You don't like lasagna?
No.
Do you like spaghetti?
No.
You don't like spaghetti?
It's okay. I
You
wouldn't eat it every day. No.
Okay.
I mean, it's okay. I don't hate it. I can't eat it all the time.
Not even all the time, just ever.
I'll eat like Alfredo spaghetti. That was really good.
That's a casserole.
No. Alfredo. What? That's not a casserole.
Casseroles and spaghetti are the same thing. You just mix.
What?
You mix like 2 or 3 fucking things together.
No, you bake a casserole. Spaghetti you boil.
That's what lasagna. Yes, you boil it. It's the same product.
No, it's not.
Dude, I'm My family. I have
Don't
Italian,
you go into the
giant
whole
Italian
thing. Get
I have
outta
giant
here.
Italian meals 4 times a year. Look, it's just like Mexican food. Like if you go to Taco Bell, anything you order on Taco Bell's menu, or anything you order at Mariachi's, or anything you order at any of these places, it's the same ingredients, just in a different shape. Like you're just getting the same stuff. Like it's the same with Italians. Italian people we just pick the same. Well, look, we get garlic and we get tomatoes and we put them on bread somehow. Like we just figure out a new way to mold it and then we convince people to eat it. Like that's all it is. Pizza there's only so many like truly amazing pizzas. And even then, you still feel like shit after. I just hate pizza. I like good pizza every once in a while because it does taste good. And like if you make it with the right type of dough and the right ingredients, like you don't hate yourself after, but it's still not good for you. In a perfect world, I'd still be eating, a bunch of rice, steak, broccoli, bell peppers every day. That's pretty much all I would eat because that shit's good for you. And then I'd periodically pepper in some fruit throughout my day to like offset that I need fruit. I'm surprised Charlie isn't a Papa John's man simply based on their common racism. How dare you, first of all. All right, I'm going to say it. Fuck Creighton's grandma's chicken and rice casserole. Okay, well, that was...
Wow, that's just mean.
I mean, I'm with you, though, Copenhagen. I agree.
Why would you say that, though? My grandma's very nice.
Yeah, she's nice, but, like, I don't like casserole.
I'm not, like, a huge casserole fan either. But
he didn't
Anna
attack me. It was supposed to be... That was a setup for him to get me.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said lasagna and spaghetti and all that's the same as a casserole.
No, that was...
And you're supposed to attack me like, well, if it's the same, then why do you like it? That's what you were supposed to say, but you didn't.
No.
I tried to set him up, guys.
Well, just what you said is stupid. Like, no. There's no way lasagna is a casserole. And
Lasagna is literally
I
a
will
casserole.
die on that hill.
Lasagna is actually a casserole. They just renamed it lasagna. That's all. Yes,
like
lasagna is the same as a casserole.
No.
Alfredo isn't quite the same. I was joking a little bit about that, but a lot of Alfredo is made very
you were
similar.
saying spaghetti was a casserole.
So is spaghetti. I mean,
no.
Well, lasagna and spaghetti are the same, and lasagna is a casserole.
I mean,
if you bake spaghetti,
they're made out of the same
they're literally
stuff,
called baked spaghetti. You can get something called baked spaghetti.
You
We used to
can
have
get baked spaghetti,
and
but
that's a
not
casserole.
a casserole.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Creighton,
Charlie,
do you know what a
like,
casserole is?
Look, I'm trying to get to the point of the story, and the point of the story was that Anna was going to make different casseroles for me and let me try them and see what I like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm upset that you have made this declaration about spaghetti being a casserole, because it's awful. It's like, it's the equivalent of saying a hot dog is a sandwich.
Do you know what a casserole is?
Hmm?
Do you know what a casserole is?
What is it?
A casserole isn't even a food. A casserole is the dish you cook it in. So anything cooked in like a 2-inch, like a deep dish thing is a casserole. So technically, if you get a deep enough dish pizza, a pizza is a casserole.
Well, do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
I don't. That argument means nothing.
No. But I mean, like, like, do you though? Like, I just
sure.
want to see
I
where
mean,
you
technically, yeah, it's a sandwich.
Not a taco.
Taco isn't bread. Taco's a tortilla.
That's fair. I didn't think about that side of the argument. But
It's
the
not
way
even.
it's cut.
What do you mean that side? Is there another side?
No, I mean my side of the argument is like it's all one piece, like the bread part. So to me, that would make it a taco.
So is a watermelon a sandwich? What are you talking about?
Why would a watermelon be a sandwich?
It's all one piece. I don't understand
No,
that
the
phrasing.
watermelon would then be a taco.
So hold on. Your argument was that a taco isn't a sandwich?
A taco, yeah, a taco isn't a sandwich. A taco is a taco because like the shell is all one piece. So like
a hot dog,
the
a
shell
bun is all
of
one
the hot
piece.
dog would be all one piece. So that makes the hot dog a taco.
And not a sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, well. So you think a hot dog is not a sandwich?
Yeah. Happy Star Wars Day, by the way.
May the 4th be with you. It was yesterday now.
But
Cinco de
don't
Mayo,
you,
everybody.
Don't you do that.
Cinco de Mayo. Anyway, happy Cinco de Mayo. Anyway, hold on a second. Okay. So,
Billie Eilish. I mean,
so if you go
cool,
if you get like
yes.
if you go to
I don't know much
Subway,
about her.
if you go to Subway and get a flatbread sub, is that not a sandwich? Because the flatbread's all one big piece, and you're getting a sub.
Yeah, it's more of a taco.
Relax, Charlie. Taco's a tortilla. Taco's a tortilla. Flatbread, hot dogs, all sandwiches.
No.
It's bread.
Nope.
Yes, sandwiches
No.
are bread.
Look, you can't
That's why
just
you call
say
it bread.
that though, 'cause like
Yeah, I can.
cornbread isn't a sandwich.
Cornbread's
Biscuits
a piece of bread.
aren't a sandwich.
I
Biscuits are
know.
biscuits.
I know it's
But it's all
it's
bread.
called a
right?
sandwich because it
No.
comes in bread.
No.
Yes, that's why
No,
hot
'cause
dogs
a
would be a
biscuit is
sandwich.
bread, and you can't.
A
say-
biscuit's a piece of bread. Yeah, I know it's not a
No,
sandwich.
But you can't call it a sandwich.
I'm not calling it a sandwich.
But you're trying to do. That's the argument you're making. Is that just because
No, it's
bread,
not. Did you hear what I said? I said something in bread. When you have ingredients in bread, between bread.
So, like, if I take a biscuit, right,
Yeah.
and I slice it in half, and I put an egg in between the biscuit slices, does that make it a sandwich?
It's an egg biscuit, but yeah, I mean,
No, it's an
still
egg
a sandwich.
biscuit. It's not an egg sandwich.
So you're telling me the steak biscuit from Bojangles is not classified as a sandwich to you?
Yeah.
What is it? A taco? What the fuck are you saying?
No, it's a biscuit.
Then your argument makes no sense because a biscuit is also still bread. That's a different thing.
but that's what I mean. Like the hot dog is bread, but it's still a taco. It doesn't matter what it's made of. It's the way that is sliced. You know what I'm saying? Like the bread part of it. Now, if the bread's been cut down the center, then it's a sandwich. It's a very slippery slope.
A hot dog is not a Mexican dish. Therefore, it cannot be a taco. A taco is a Mexican dish
Does the taco have
consisting
to be
of fried tortilla.
Well, Taco Bell isn't a Mexican restaurant, but they serve tacos. And it's not even
They're
technically
making.
a Mexican
They're making
dish.
a. That is a Mexican dish.
Not-
It's just not a
I
Mexican.
mean,
it's not authentic
not-
Mexican food. It's
Mm.
still a Mexican dish. You think Pizza Hut is authentic Italian pizza? You fool.
Well, no.
Are
but
they
that's
not
what
allowed
I'm
to call it?
saying.
Are they not allowed to call it pizza?
No, I mean it's still pizza, but I mean it's not Italian, and we all know this. So like, what does that have to do with anything? Whether
taco-
it's real Mexican food or not?
What? How do you get to decide if it's real Mexican or not?
No, I'm just saying like it's not. Like we all know that.
So you do get to decide.
It's not me deciding. We just all know that it's not real.
Do we
Mexican
all know
food.
that?
Yes.
OBS studio disconnected.
No.
Are we? Is the internet bad? The taco is just a Mexican sandwich. Oh my God, Rick Jr. Can you guys see this? Move your phone.
Nope, it didn't pop up on my end.
No. Well, okay. YouTube Premium.
Yeah. But
YouTube
yes,
only.
there's
Can you
no
guys
way.
see this? I can't see it. Listen, you're wrong. Look, a hot dog may or may not be a sandwich, but it's not a taco.
Hold on, give me a second.
What the hell are you doing? You have no podcast etiquette.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Well, the internet went. The one internet did not go out all day long, and then it just went out. That is so annoying. I guess it's just the stormy weather. It's been like laggy all day. Like
Yeah, it
YouTube
has
hasn't been
been.
loading very
Yeah, it has
well.
been.
That's
No,
just like a weather thing, I'm sure.
Well,
but
like, so it made my internet fuck up earlier when I was at my house. when I
mine
first
hasn't
got
like
home from work.
stopped at any point. It's like my YouTube has been taking a few seconds to start a video. Like if I click one, usually it just starts right away. And lately, like today, rather not lately, it's just been like, like
Uh-oh.
like it won't. What happened?
it's starting to do the loading thing for Discord.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
over
I
here.
have a mouse. Why am I doing this?
See, I'm telling you, it's gonna take you a minute to get used to it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't happen tomorrow. That's the real hope.
Yeah, because
That
that's
would
episode
suck.
200.
Yeah.
We have a name generator and everything.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay, I see. I moved over there. Do you have stuff to give away for tomorrow?
Yeah, remember we've been over this multiple
I mean,
times.
do you like have it all ready? Like
it's right here. in
you
the
say
bag.
multiple times, like we've
You've
had
brought it
a
up
long-term
every
conversation.
episode since I've said I was going to do a giveaway.
I understand.
Yes.
I'm saying, like, do you have everything planned out already? Do you know what you're bringing?
Yeah.
Do you know what you're
it's
doing?
all right here. It's already here.
Okay, just the stuff in that
It's
bag.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
we've
no
been
other.
over
There's
this.
nothing
No.
else. You keep saying we've been over this. Like
we have been over this.
Well, it's just last time you were like, "Where's your stuff?" And I was like, "I'm not giving anything
Well,
away."
then there you
And I told
go.
you the whole time leading up that I wasn't, and you never listened. So I don't want to hear the you were here for this, like, 'cause I kept saying that I wasn't doing anything, and you still thought on the day of that I was doing something.
No, I was egging it on a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You did it off the podcast. That was off podcast.
No, I
stuff.
mean I was egging it on off the podcast. Sometimes I just do shit to fuck with you.
Sometimes it's like legit 90% of what you do.
Well,
in talking to me.
that's just part of the deal. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
It's the art of the deal.
No, everything you say, none of it makes any sense.
Well,
We have a podcast. We sit down and talk to people for 2 hours, and none of it ever makes any sense.
I mean that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Copenhagen said, "This is your weekly public service announcement that Creighton once thought the lobby of a restaurant was the restaurant, and the actual restaurant was an additional restaurant. Creighton, what you think about Billie Eilish? Hot dog is a sandwich. By Creighton's definition, an open-faced sandwich isn't a sandwich. What?
That's true. An open face sandwich.
What is an open-faced sandwich?
It's like where the bread's still connected on the back end. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, and you are just...
I mean, it's a taco. I don't make the rules, Joe.
Yeah, we know you don't. That's why we're arguing with
No.
you.
I'm just saying that's what it is,
What do you call a sandwich? A sandwich is just something squished between two pieces of bread, right? Creighton's lone brain cell is a Down syndrome kid on a field trip to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Tell me when this goes green, 'cause you'll see it before I do, probably.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, we're dead in the water right now.
Well, for Twitch we are. Like, we're
Yeah.
still, we're
We're
still
still
recording a
recording,
podcast.
yeah. I mean, I'm down to do that.
Huh?
And I still have the word of the day and everything pulled up.
Yeah.
so.
Oh, see, and I can't do mine without it, so
Oh, damn.
I have,
Well,
to,
then I'll
get, I have
do.
to get the weather. No, don't do yours yet.
Why not?
We'll just wait till we have
Just
the
do
internet.
the
We have to
weather
do it in
from your
order.
phone.
But then they're not gonna hear it.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Well, we're this far in. We might as well do the weather.
I will. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. I
Well,
have
then
to,
I'll just do the number.
no, that's what I'm saying. No one will hear it. What
No, it's okay.
do you mean it's okay? No one's gonna hear it.
This premium content for YouTube.
No one's gonna go watch it on YouTube. Not yet. Look,
just
we're
for
cataloging
just for
these.
the episode number.
No, just
Yeah.
wait. We'll just sit here and keep arguing about sandwiches.
no, but I mean, I know I'm right about the sandwich thing, and I've proven my point.
You know you're right.
Yes.
You know how often you're wrong here?
Never. That's never happened. Not even once. Probably.
Once I get the soundboard thing up and running, I'm just gonna start. Every time you say something absolutely ridiculous, I'm just gonna have a soundboard link for. I'm gonna have to get a second keyboard just for hotkeys.
my argument is that I don't know what you're talking about, and
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I
The
don't know
thing
what
you've
you're
been
talking
arguing
about.
about, you no longer know what I'm talking about.
I don't
which
know. I
in
don't
its
know what you're
own
talking
right
about.
is a new claim that he doesn't even know
I
what
don't
a
know what you're
sandwich or
talking
taco
about.
is.
I don't.
If he doesn't know what I'm talking about, which is still the sandwich thing,
I don't understand what you're saying, and I refuse to respond.
that's just the laziest thing
Is it?
I've ever heard.
Nah. I mean, like, in my book, I've already won because I was born in the U.S. of A., baby.
Yeah, it doesn't carry as much weight as it used to.
I know, but still.
Mm-hmm. Still what?
Those look hard.
They're not. They're
They're
very
not hard?
squishy.
Oh, okay.
I like gushers.
Okay. No, I'm just right about this because, like, I put a lot of thought and time into it.
Did you?
Yeah.
What wins, a bear or a
Well,
gorilla?
so, is this? We've already had this discussion.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see how right and like if you've put a
Oh,
lot of
you
thought
got
into
a
things.
roach crawling up there behind you.
Do I?
Yeah, like right there in the top
Get
corner.
the fuck out of here.
This is like a Bug's Life horror movie edition. And Charlie's like the horror movie monster. Is he in the cup?
He's not in the cup.
Oh.
Ah, shit.
Man, I bet he's crawling. He was crawling all over your pizza earlier.
God damn it.
You're not gonna be able to eat it.
He could have been my pizza. It's over here.
We don't know where he started at.
I know he hasn't been out in front of me.
That you were aware of.
I've been looking right here all day. I've been over
like
here.
You didn't see him when he was right there behind you.
He was behind me.
I mean, look, you're the one that's
pizza's
saying
in front
I
of me.
see everything. So
I said I can see everything in front of me.
Yeah.
You just really have a filter in your brain for like taking in what
Look,
people say. You don't want to hear certain
Charlie.
words, so your arguments make sense.
Look, Charlie. Once again, I don't make the rules.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, I mean, but like
That doesn't mean anything. You keep saying that like it's part of your argument.
it is,
and it means
it is.
literally
And
it has
this goes
no
back to the
base.
whole taco versus pizza thing, or no, taco versus sandwich thing.
Explain how it goes back
and
to that.
the gorilla versus the bear thing.
Okay.
Sometimes,
What are the rules?
Sometimes
You don't make them. You got to
No,
know
hear
them,
me
right?
out, hear me out. Sometimes it's hard for you to
Hear me
accept
out.
the facts.
He says, "Hear me
As
out,"
they
and then he
are.
does not actually talk about the thing that we're like arguing about.
No, I am. Like I'm getting to
What
the
are the
bare-
rules? That's what I'm asking.
getting to the bare brass tacks of it.
The bare brass tacks would be the
Yeah.
rules, so it
Well,
could
the
go
rules
back to the real
are
beginning instead
That
of whatever
there-
your
that
fake
there-
beginning
they
is.
know that there's facts in life. You know, things, logic. You know, stuff like A equals B.
Okay,
or
then what would
whatever.
win, a bear or a gorilla?
We've already had this debate, and
Have
it's
we?
the same thing with each time of
Well,
one
then
of these
what-
debates.
then wouldn't
I
the
bring
answer
up
be-
logical facts. and
So who do you
everything,
think wins?
And then you bring in your bias, and then just ruin the argument. It's
you know, I
obviously
Googled what a taco was, right?
Yeah, it's obviously the gorilla.
Obviously.
Just like it's obviously that a taco is a taco and a hot dog is a taco. Think about all the shit you put on a hot dog. Think about all the shit you put on a taco. They're the same, Charlie.
They're not even sort of the same.
I'm asking you not to judge a food by
You put
the
ketchup,
hardness of its shell
you put ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard on your taco?
or the softness of its bread.
You put relish on your taco?
I do. Sometimes.
No, you don't.
I relish it.
You've never put relish on your taco. You've never put mustard
Judge
or
not
mayonnaise.
by a tortilla chip or a tortilla shell, but by the contents of what's between the buns.
See, if you said things like that every once in a while, it would be funny. But it's all your arguments are these like non-jokes that
No,
are like
no, but I
made to
mean-
sound like a joke.
I mean, that's what I really believe, though.
What? What do you really believe?
That
You
a
just
hot
say- you
dog-
just say a
that
whole
hot
string
dog
of
is
stuff.
a taco. I believe all of it. A hot dog's a taco, plain and simple. A gorilla will beat a bear. While he eats his taco, it's a hot dog.
Then why even call it a hot dog?
I'm not sure. It's kind of like how you have burritos, even though burritos are technically tacos too.
No. Burrito's not technically a taco.
Burrito is just a soft shell taco that's been wrapped up tightly. Almost like a kid in a, what's the thing called? You know, whenever you bring a sleeping bag. Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I was not prepared for the arguments. I was ready for like a chill, sit back podcast.
Well, this is pretty chill, you know. We've missed like
Not for my brain.
we've missed like
Not for listening to a
4
bunch
days.
of illogical points being made.
we've missed like 4 days, so I have to bring it in strong for
Mm-hmm.
episode 200.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you.
What's your question?
Is a cockroach the same as a water bug to you?
No, they're different animals.
Really?
They are. It's not a really. It's their
I
different
mean, like, what's the
classifications.
difference though, like between them?
One's a cockroach and one's a water bug.
No, I mean, but like, what are the physical differences? Like, how can you tell one from the other?
I'm not a fucking biologist or
No,
zoologist.
I mean, I'm just asking you, like, when you look at one, like, can you just automatically tell the difference from the other?
Well, yeah, most cockroaches are like a red brownish color, and most water bugs are like a lot darker, sometimes a little blue. Like they look more like beetles than cockroaches. They just move like cockroaches, so people think they're cockroaches. They're fast.
Yeah.
That's the only real difference. And they fly, and cockroaches can't fly.
They have wings though.
Sort of.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I don't feel one way or the other on this, by the way. I just was
Mhm.
curious about it. Like how, cause like I didn't know about water bugs until.
But you think a hot dog's a taco, even though a taco is a Mexican
Look,
cuisine,
Charlie,
and,
that's
and hot dogs
very-
were invented here.
That's very personal to me.
It's personal?
It's personal.
That doesn't mean anything.
I have eaten
that makes
both.
no sense. If
So
it was
they've both
personal, you
been
would have
inside
started
of
off
me.
saying it's personal. You didn't want to talk about it. What are you talking
Not
about?
necessarily. I just mean this argument is personal to me.
How? What does that mean?
I mean, I've eaten both, and so I feel like.
You've seen water bugs. You've seen cockroaches. Does
No,
that mean
no,
that they're
no.
personal? Your classification
no,
is
they're
personal?
not. But I haven't eaten a water bug or a cockroach. I've eaten a hot dog. I've eaten a taco, and I can tell you they're one and the same.
You think tacos and hot dogs are one and the same?
Yes.
You also said
In
that all of
terms-
their ingredients are
In
the same.
terms of their construction. Yeah.
Okay. In terms of construction, they're the same,
Yeah.
but they're not the same thing.
No, but they're the same. It's like.
Okay, so no. Okay, that's all I needed to hear. I should have been a lawyer. Okay, so with that said, if that's what that means, are you saying that anything in a bowl is cereal
No, anything.
because it's constructed that
anything
way?
in a bowl is soup. Like
So cereal is
cereal's
soup.
a soup.
Cereal's a soup.
Yeah.
Ice cream's a soup.
Yeah.
Ice cream is a soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that the moment in your brain where you were like, gotta stick with it now?
No,
There's-
no.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Well, so ice cream in a bowl is soup, but ice cream on a cone is just ice cream.
You mean a taco?
Nah.
But it's one shell that holds all the ingredients. That's a taco.
Ooh, that's fair. It might be a taco.
It's not fair. You're silly.
Have
It's
you ever
not
had a
fair.
Choco
Don't say
taco?
fair. It's not fair. It's not a real point. It's not a taco. It's an ice cream cone. There's a reason we name things.
Oh, maybe it's a cone because it's shaped like a cone. See, there you go. Fixes the problem.
It's a good thing there's only one of you. You're the reason idiocracy happens. You're the reason that becomes our future at some point. You're the genius that was like, we can water our plants with Gatorade. It's got electrolytes.
I'm a
It's like-
catalyst, Charlie. Is what
A what?
A catalyst.
A catalyst?
Yeah.
Okay, don't say catalyst like a chrysalis. That's what
That's
you
how
do.
you say it. It's catalyst.
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 Yeah, with a T at the end. You weren't putting the T at the end.
Was I not? No. I thought the T was silent.
No,
Catalyst.
it's not. Catalyst.
Catalyst.
It's a catalyst.
Catalyst. Cadillac. But to me, I look at like how you would look at cars. Like a Lincoln Town Car and a Ford Crown Vic and a Mercury Grand Marquis are all the same cars. Just on their specs. But even though they look different from each other. But they still use the same frame. They still use the same suspension. And they still use the same like engines.
Yeah, and they're all made by the same people.
They are. But
And
that's
they're all
what I'm
designed by the
saying.
same people.
That's
That's
what
what you're
I'm
saying?
like-
Okay. No, that's what you're saying. So
Yeah.
if that's what you're saying that tacos and hot dogs are the same because the same people designed and made them?
Not necessarily. They just have like a similar structure, even though they look different. Like it's all the same at the basic part of it, just different materials being used.
I hate you. We're back.
Oh, are we back?
I'm
Oh,
still
they're
arguing
coming into the best part.
about hot dogs. Move.
That wasn't me. That was I mean that was me, but like that's not me. But that other thing was
you. You're
no. I'm talking about that first thing was my hair on the thing.
That's not what that was.
Like that.
No, it was definitely distortion. Anyway, forget about that. Guys, are we back yet? Hold on. Let me
Hold
refresh.
on, let me refresh as well.
We got the stream over here. Welcome to the chat
What
room.
am I doing? God damn it.
I'm gonna keep it absolutely 100. Stream poo poo question mark.
Still not working.
See, did the
for me.
stream? Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Is pizza a sandwich? That's
Pizza? I would say.
no, pizza would be a taco by Creighton's
Well,
definition.
so would pizza be a casserole by your definition, like deep dish pizza?
Deep dish pizza would be. It's not by my definition. It's by the definition of what a casserole is.
I just don't know. I can't say that pizza is a casserole.
I'm not saying
I
pizza is. I'm
refuse.
not saying pizza is a casserole. I'm saying there are pizzas that can be called casseroles.
See, to me, a pizza would be more of a
A,
hot
s-
dog.
a hot dog
If
or a
they-
taco. You mean a
Well,
taco?
nah,
Because
'cause it's-
taco is your grandstanding. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
catch everyone up on the last fucking 10 minutes.
A calzone would be a taco. That's a good example. But not a pizza, because the pizza isn't already folded.
Yeah, but it's one piece. It's one thing that holds all the stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's
Doesn't
like
have
the
to be
same
folded.
as saying that soup is like a taco because it's one thing holding everything in together.
No.
You're dumbing it down too much.
The bread is edible. A bowl. Creighton also says anything in a bowl is soup.
Well, would
Anything.
that
Ice
mean-
cream is soup.
Would that mean
cereal
the bread
is
bowl
soup.
at Panera would be like a taco?
No. Again, this is you. Don't ask me about
It
your
might be.
convoluted craziness.
It might be.
Yeah,
a
look
bread
at
bowl.
see. He has to think about. Oh shit, my wrong side of the argument. I have to go back to fighting it my way.
Chicken pot pie. Oh no, pizza's a pie. Pizza's a pie. That's what it is. 'Cause like, think about it. It's the crust, and then it's filled with stuff. That's what it is. It's a pie. I figured it out. Ice cream cones might be a pie.
Pies are also technically casseroles. If they're 2 inches thick. If they're in a deep dish.
Oh, okay.
Serving thing. Move.
My phone isn't even
Where?
up here.
What's up here?
Nothing.
Maybe it's the mouse. That would suck. But it can't be. I have
Yeah,
my
you
well,
have
no, my
those-
mouse is over here. It's not by the wires. If it
I
doesn't,
told you I
if it
should've
doesn't,
got
then
the
next
wired
like
mouse.
the wired mouse would still
No, it
do the
wouldn't.
same thing.
No, because this is sending a signal to this. The wired mouse wouldn't have to send a signal.
That's a good point. Oh yeah, you're right.
I was right.
Not about the
Oh.
taco.
No, but about getting a wired mouse.
Sorry, fellas. Had to call in a favor at the NSA. Creighton's ramblings were getting to be an issue for national security. I agree, Copenhagen. Go ahead and knock us out again 'cause they're not done. Was the Urban
all I'm saying
Dictionary
is
of a casserole? Wait, what?
the Urban Dictionary. Oh, he wants to know what the Urban Dictionary of a casserole is. That's actually a good question.
That's a terrible question.
Here we go. Are you gonna look it up or okay? I got you. All right, you have to read it word for word though.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
I love Urban Dictionary. Okay. A word that can be used in place of asshole. When a film airs on basic cable, especially when Pineapple Express airs on FX. Or just a fun, playful alternative to calling somebody an asshole.
Okay, so it's
Dale, you are a casserole. That's all you are. You're a casserole instead of asshole. I get it.
yeah, it just sounds
like
similar,
asshole.
Yeah.
Charlie's expression of disappointment gives me life. 2%. How dare you?
I think we reached a good place though with the argument. You know.
No, we didn't.
You were slowly giving in to me.
I was never giving in, and still, Creighton
Because
thinks a gorilla could beat a bear.
A gorilla can beat a bear.
Take the mouse off the table for a second.
It's not the
Like,
mouse.
pull it all the way away. It's next to the wire. It can still be the mouse. Pull it all the way off the table. It did immediately stop when you pulled it up.
We'll try it again.
We'll try it again in a few minutes. If it becomes too much of an issue,
You gotta buy me a wired mouse.
okay, I'll buy you a wired mouse, but I get to keep that one.
Maybe.
We'll see. Let me get the weather real quick.
I could have
Fucking
saved so
taco.
much money.
$3.
No, this was $13. The wired mouse was $7.
The wired mouse was $9.82.
Not the one I was looking at. I was
The
looking
one
at-
that you
I was
put
looking
back.
at the cheaper one. You grabbed a bigger one than I wanted.
I never grabbed one that had a wire on it.
Oh.
'Cause I read.
Red. It's red.
No, read. I
Red.
read.
You read it though, 'cause it was past tense.
I wasn't talking about past tense. I was talking about in general. I read.
Well, what bearing does that have on the conversation?
Because I was looking for a wireless mouse.
Oh.
And I can read. So I read in that moment.
See, there
yes.
you go, red.
Past tense, I did. Yeah, in that moment, I did. I read. But I read is what I was saying. I didn't need to because I read.
too. You don't have to talk down to me, Charlie. Well, I put layers together and know what the sentences mean.
I don't think you do. You say a lot of words that you use wrong all the time.
No, not really. Like there's been a bunch.
Not really.
there's been
One day, I swear. Oh, if you ever do something for real that's bad, like actually bad, and I want to get you, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to do it, but I'm gonna watch every podcast, and I'm gonna systematically fact check you. Oh my God, it'll be the best.
There's been a bunch. Oh, you should do that for my birthday.
No,
Yes.
your birthday just happened. I'm not.
No. That's what I
doing-
mean. You have time.
No, I'm not doing that. Not for fun. Not for shits and giggles. I'm talking like a friendship altering, like court calling, like need to actually hire real investigative help because you did something horrendous. And that's super possible. You're crazy, man.
What would you define as horrendous?
Crimes that you'll commit.
Light treason.
No, not treason. I mean crimes.
Okay.
Like normal crimes.
Crime?
I'm saying I don't think you would do anything that's treasonous. I think you would just do normal crime. You're a blue collar crime person. If you're ever going to commit a crime, it's going to be something that you just finally broke and did something stupid.
Like what?
I don't know. You're going to hit somebody, you're going to kill somebody. Probably going to do you're probably finally going to get seen doing a traffic a violation by a cop instead of just getting away with them when no one's around like you always do.
Let's say I still get away with it when nobody's around. And I get away with it when people are around,
too.
you
saying that means you're just saying a thing. That had nothing to do with what I was saying.
No, I'm just saying I'm very good.
The weather in Bath County, Kentucky. There's a county in this country named Bath. B-A-T-H, like taking a bath. Bath County, Kentucky. The weather...
Is there an E in there? Or is it
no,
just B?
B-A-T-H, Bath County. Bath County, Kentucky. The weather is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. It's raining. The precipitation is 100%. I think that might be the first 100% we've had in all of our weather.
Jesus. No, we had
87% humidity and 6 miles per hour is what the wind is going. Welcome to 199 episodes in to the Shirts On podcast.
And 199 is also a square-free number. It can't be squared at all.
What?
In math, when you square numbers, 199 is you can't square it.
What do you mean you can't square it?
You can't find the square root of it.
Oh, square root.
Yeah.
I'm thinking square it, like it squared. I get those backwards all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, you could definitely do that.
Yeah. You could do that. You can't do the opposite.
Yeah, you can't. There's no square root for it. Yeah.
Which I think that's pretty cool.
I guess I get that.
I didn't know that about 199.
What's the square root again? Doesn't it mean that number itself? So the square root of, if you square 3, the answer is 9. The square root of 9 is 3. Isn't that what that means? Am I forgetting?
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Because it's 3 times. Yeah.
I can't
because it's 3 squared is 9.
Yeah, and so the
the
square
reverse
root
would
would be
be
3.
yeah.
Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so basically, I get it. Okay, I get it. Anyway, Creighton would knock off a 7-Eleven for cheddar cheese Pringles. Yeah, what? Are you kidding me?
No, I wouldn't do that. You guys are just over dramatic.
We're
You are. It's okay. Do you know what?
Just say your thing. Say the
You know what
numbers.
today
You already did the number. Do the word of the day.
episode,
Just
do
say
you know what
do
the
the word of the
British
day. Just do it. Do it.
Word of the day is, Charlie? Is carpe and then DM.
Carpe diem.
No. DM,
No, I know.
like the
I know what it
letters.
is. No,
Okay.
I know what. I know the joke. I've seen this. Go ahead and
You've
read
seen
it.
it already? Oh, okay. A portmanteau of carpe diem. A Latin
what?
phrase. Portmanteau. I don't know. It's a big word with the U at the end. Portmanteau.
I feel like it's one of those things I have to see. Hold on. Spell it one more time.
Portmanteau.
T-E. Portmanteau.
Portmanteau, okay. A portmanteau of carpe diem, a Latin phrase that means seize the day, and diem, which stands for direct messages. This word means seizing the day via DMs.
Carpe that diem. Anyway, I hate you.
Do you want to see it used in a sentence?
No, I don't want to see anything used in a sentence for the rest of my life. Creighton, watch Bad Batch. I did 3 podcasts in the last 2 days. This is your first one. The first episode yesterday, my brother still hasn't watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I hate him.
Has he seen Bad Batch?
No.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't.
I was going to feel really bad
Hold
if
on.
he had seen it.
Hold
and
on.
I had.
He hadn't seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier yesterday. Today they come and do another podcast. He still, him and Aleem both haven't seen Bad Batch yet, which Aleem was going to, but then didn't realize that it's as long as it is.
How long is
It's
it?
an hour and 15 minutes.
Bad Batch?
The first episode is, yeah.
Really?
It's awesome. It's so good.
Huh. I thought
But
it was going to be like a 20
Michael
minutes.
did, I will say, he didn't watch all of Falcon and Winter Soldier, which, it's acceptable. It's like 6 hours. You probably one day, it's not like you're not always gonna be able to hit that.
I was gonna go home and watch Bad Batch after this.
You still can.
Yeah, but I gotta be up for work. And I get paid tomorrow, so I have to run errands as soon as I wake up.
Never mind then. Watch it.
I'll probably watch it tonight.
Okay.
So.
It's so good, dude. Anyway, Michael did watch like 2.5 episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier since yesterday, so at least he's trying. By the next podcast, as long as it's not tomorrow again.
It does kind of take a little bit, like if you're not into the MCU, to kind of like.
No, he loved it. He just didn't have. He doesn't have time, dude. Their schedule's crazy.
Yeah.
Like they're about to get up to go to work right now.
Really?
Yeah, like they don't go until like 1 or 2 a.m. and then they're there until like 9 or 10 a.m. and then they go get food. They go to the gym. And then they do like.
Is he working at UPS too?
Yeah, but they work together.
Okay.
Yeah. Ow! I just cracked my knee. But yeah, they just don't. They do other shit. Like they do shit with their lives. They have like real lives. They like go out and do stuff. I say real lives, like not opposed to our, but to me. Like I don't do shit. Word blending the sounds and combining the meanings of two others. For example, motel from motor and hotel, or brunch from breakfast and lunch.
Oh, he's defining that word for us.
Oh, okay.
The word from the Urban Dictionary.
Word blending.
Did you not read the
sounds
definition when you were looking up how to pronounce it?
I was typing out so I knew how to say it. I didn't see it in my head the way you were spelling it. It was a weird combo of letters.
Bro, I just got Arnold Schwarzenegger's number.
Oh, wait, what's up?
Carpe the DM, bro. Carpe the DM.
OMG, who are you two again? Sorry, it's been forever. No problem, OA. We missed you.
We missed you.
Hi, all. Hi, Octopus. Hey, top 2%. Wait, top 2?
Top 2?
The top 2%. Yo, I like that. 2%. You the top 2.
Top men.
Hello, Alex. Good to see you again as well. Do you have any hidden pizza for us? I do have pizza, but it's not for you guys. I mean, look, if you guys showed up at the door, I'd give it to you. I would just hand you the pizza. You don't get any, no. Oh. You never get my pizza. Actually, if I had any other food, I would give you this pizza, just so I wouldn't eat it. Yeah, but I'm going to keep it because I need food.
What if I start bringing, like, fruit? Will you just trade me fruit for pizza?
Like... maybe not fruit, but like food. If you had real food.
Like what do you mean by real food?
Like real food.
Like I mean, yeah, but like is there something specific you want?
Fucking all kind. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not making an order right now.
Just compile a list and like I'll see what I can do.
It's okay. I'd rather just
I'll bring you oranges.
I don't want.
You like oranges?
I do, but I don't want to trade oranges for pizza.
Apples.
They're not going to fill me up like pizza will.
Some apples.
Pizza will
a pineapple.
What's with all these fruits?
I just got fruits on my mind right now.
Charlie, I would love to see y'all just munch on stream. That's okay.
Yeah, we
glad I know that.
Do you have anything like crunchy we can just chew on, like
peanut butter filled pretzels?
Nah,
they're very crunchy.
Something crunchy but fruity, like you know what I mean? Cause
I don't know.
I got fruit in my mind right now, you know. Like,
is Creighton gonna steal and is Charlie gonna receive stolen goods? That's not.
No, I just have access to a bunch of fruit.
Creighton has a lot of access to a lot of food and fruit.
Yeah.
Pastries, cookies, candy. Jesus, you have so much candy available.
I really don't eat candy that much anymore, though.
Good. It's not good for you.
I've been eating fudge bars, though. I love fudge bars.
That's bad. That's probably worse than candy. Does Creighton know about your pizza stash? Yeah, he knows it's over here. Find out next time.
Fudge bars are so good. Have you ever had a fudge bar?
I'm sure I have. Is it fudge?
No, it's just like ice cream. Like it's like the ice cream.
Oh yeah, fudge. Yeah, I've had fudge bars. Yeah. Yuck! Wow. Yeah, that's so bad.
No, but it's.
I hate those things because like I like to bite ice cream,
and it's like.
And you bite the I'm like it hurts.
No. But I can bite it and it not hurt.
Yeah, but your mouth is just great. You eat lemons. You eat whole multiples of lemons.
I've never heard a complaint about my mouth.
That's just wrong. I've seen people complain about it in front of me.
No. I'm talking about while I'm like when I'm eating stuff, sure, but when I'm eating stuff, like no.
Creighton's like definition of like an argument is like he says a thing, it's wrong. Someone calls him out, and he redefines the thing he just said in a new context to make himself still not correct, but just make himself sound better. I'm clipping that whole situation.
I just sound better all the time, Charlie. Like, you know, and you just need to accept
Is Creighton's place of employment across state lines, perhaps?
It's not actually at all. Well, technically,
Let's talk and more munching.
it's across city lines.
This combo hurts my teeth. Yeah, me too. Like I'm actually like I keep thinking about it, and it's hurting me.
Just imagine biting into a lemon without.
Could Creighton
taking
carry
the
a
peel off.
firearm while stealing the fruit to add an aggravating factor? That would be Gucci. Copenhagen, I will find a tracking collar and pin it on this boy and send you the stuff. You just have to text me. If you text me and give me your phone number, that's all it's going to take. Shut the fuck up, lobby boy.
I got to send my Identico stuff so I can get my concealed carry permit. Still haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you still have to go to the class. You said you wanted to go.
I want to. I haven't planned to. You said still have to, as if we've planned something.
We should plan to. It'd be fun.
Maybe. Is it free? I can't remember if it was money or not.
It's like $50. I mean, it's like. I
don't even have a gun yet. Like I don't need a concealed carry.
Do.
I don't have one. It's not mine. It's in here in case I need it, but it's
But I mean, like, if you already have that permit, like, you could literally just walk into a gun shop and buy one. You don't have to wait for a background check or anything.
I wouldn't care about waiting on a background check.
I would. That shit's a pain in the ass.
What do you mean a pain in the ass?
It just takes so long to come back, especially here lately with COVID. Yeah. It's like everything that like normally is like a pain in the ass because it takes 2 or 3 days. It's now a pain in the ass because it takes 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like you just don't like waiting for stuff.
I don't. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't mind. Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, all these games that play in real time, they've taught me that like patience is
a virtue.
Virtue.
I mean, like, look,
and
look.
I very much agree.
I'm weird with patience. Like, I can wait so long.
You like take their gowns off when they're asleep?
Huh?
Patience. You're weird with sorry, it was an open and shut joke. Couldn't help myself.
I can wait for certain things. Like, if I really, really care about something, I will wait for it. However, the stuff that I'm like, this is like a task that should take no amount of time, I can't wait on because I just know in the back of my mind, all somebody has to do is just check a box and it be done. You know?
A background check?
Not necessarily background check, but with stuff that I know shouldn't take that long, but it's just like having to take the process of like getting it to the people it needs to be to. You know what I mean?
What?
Like, for instance, when I got my tag and everything, literally all I had to do was just walk into the DMV, show the lady that I had already paid my taxes on it, and then she would just give me a tag and charge me $80. But I have to wait, even though I'm like the second person in line, I have to wait for the lady to, number one, like, they have to do all their appointment people first. Then I have to wait for the person that like came in front of me, and I have to sit outside and wait with the rest of the people that got there like early until like I can
That's
go
the
in.
system though. That's not.
Yeah, but
that's the way that's supposed to.
Much slower.
That rewards the people that are like that did more work than you to get there.
It's so much slower than it used to be, and it doesn't always reward the people that done more work.
People with appointments.
Even the people with the appointments, if there's so many appointments like that come in at one time, you still have to wait.
Yeah, but you still have priority over who's there.
Not really.
You just said that they do because you have to wait for the people with appointments.
There's one line for appointments and one line for people that have been there like all day. So theoretically, if I'm still second in line, I could be in front of somebody who had an appointment scheduled before me even getting there.
Then you gotta phrase things different because that's not what you said.
Well, that's what
you said that everyone who had appointments, you had to wait on all them.
That's what happened though. Like when I was there.
I understand, but that's just waiting in a line. That's hardly even waiting.
Yeah, but it's so much worse now because of COVID. Because everything's outside and you have to like you like go in, they spray you with this shit, and then like it's a whole.
They sprayed you with a bunch of shit.
Yeah, like hand sanitizer or something.
I didn't have to do
it. It was like that scene from Monsters Inc., where the guy comes out with the sock and then they just throw a shot.
When was that?
Oh, that's like Monsters Inc. or the DMV.
The
thing?
DMV thing.
It was like 2004. That was whenever I first bought my car. I mean, I did get the tag relatively quick to when I bought the car because Josh still hasn't got his tag and he bought his car like way before he bought mine. I was just at the DMV
in like December.
This was in
December or January, and I didn't have to do it. I
car?
walked right in. There was a line. I got to walk right in.
What did you like? Did you have an appointment?
No, I needed to
when
go
did
do
you
something.
Did you go like early in the morning?
Yeah, it was pretty well. Maybe it wasn't that early actually. No, it wasn't early. It was.
You went to the DMV here in town?
Yeah, in Lancaster. The one like if you're gonna go to Buford.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there.
Hmm.
Across from or not across from, but by the what's that next to? I forget all the stuff over there. You know me, I'm bad at like locations.
I just mean like all the red tape you have to go through to get like stuff to happen. You know what I mean? It's like just nothing stuff. Like it took me maybe 5 minutes to pay for the taxes on the car and everything like that, and then going in and getting the tag was so much more longer.
I suppose. I went to go get an ID.
Granted, I got it relatively fast to when I bought the car, but because like I said, Josh is still waiting on his tag to come in. He bought his car like 2 or 3 months before I bought mine. He's on his 3rd temporary tag, by the way.
Who?
Josh, that I work with.
What?
He bought like a brand new car. Did I tell you about that?
Why doesn't he just get a tag?
Apparently, the dealership he got it from is going to send him one in the mail. It should already be on.
I mean, as long as he has a temporary tag.
I mean, yeah,
really
but
matter.
like it's been so long since he's bought the car that like
Can he
it's
not
kinda
drive it around?
I mean, he can, but it's like kind of annoying because that tag, like as soon as it runs out, he has to let them know so they can send him another tag, like a temporary one.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's annoying, but I don't know. I guess I've just gotten
And
very
then, like that small amount of time, he has to run the risk of getting pulled over and then having to pull out all this shit to be like, hey, I bought this car. And
it just sounds to me like people complain a lot more.
I don't know.
I give them credit for.
I just feel like until you go through the process, you don't really like understand. And like, granted, you went through the process
I've been
with
to the
getting
DMV
like
6
your
times,
ID
getting a
and
lot of
stuff.
different things.
I know, but I mean, like,
sat there for 4 hours one time. I just don't. Waiting for stuff doesn't like drive me nuts. Like, because I know it's still gonna happen.
Like I said, waiting for
if stuff doesn't happen, I get mad. Like I'm mad because I don't have any of my 3 stimuluses yet.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
Well,
because I've done paperwork. I've done the shit I need to do to go get my stimulus, and no one is giving it to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like,
that's the kind of things I complain
for
about.
Stuff doesn't bother me. It's waiting for stuff that I know shouldn't take long.
What do you mean shouldn't take long though?
Like,
there's people in line before you.
It's just like I brought the paper. It took like 2 minutes to do. I
Yeah.
give her money. It's done. I have a tag in one hand and a sticker to put on in the other. Like, why am I having to wait in line for 2 hours for something that takes like 2 minutes?
Because other people have to do the same thing that you have to
I
do.
just feel like there's a way to do it more efficiently. Like,
It's not about efficiency.
Why don't we get the people from Chick-fil-A
It's not about efficiency.
involved and get these lines down? You know what I mean?
Because the government is paying for these people's employees, not Chick-fil-A.
Yes,
Chick-fil-A can afford to pay people a little more than the government can.
But it's just, I don't like it.
That's why no one does. It's kind of a stereotype.
No, I know.
No
it's
one
a,
likes
I
the
know it's a
DMV.
stereotype. And look, I hate to be feeding the stereotype, but like, why is it not more efficient? Why can't we be more efficient? It's so easy. Like,
Is it easy?
Well, I'm just looking at.
Explain how it's easy.
Well, I'm looking at it from the same way I look at how we run our lines at Food Lion, like our lanes and stuff.
Can't do that though,
Why not?
because you don't have the same budget.
I mean, yes,
It's a budgetary thing.
I know it's a budgetary thing, but like,
You see that little building? Food
but
Lion's
like,
huge.
why do we spend so much money like on the military, right? Like, I get it, we need to have an advanced military, but we can't kick a little bit of that money to the DMV just so that way they can have like the ability to be able to open up more registers and stuff to like be able to handle the things that don't require like that much effort or time.
Well, here's the
And
thing.
I'm not. But
Each of those registers handle anything that the DMV can do, so it's not a matter of like efficiency things. It's a matter of people. Really, the issue isn't the DMV as much as it is normal Americans who don't know how to go in and fill out paperwork properly. Which I'm
like,
definitely
I see
one of
what
them.
you're saying. Like they have to fill it out most of the time. For
Yeah,
them.
at Food Lion, it's not like anyone's
Yeah.
going to Food Lion to get like balloons, like
That's
inflated
fair.
like a Dollar Tree. It like the DMV has more than one type of thing that they need to do, and multiple ways they have to do it.
That's fair. And like I came with all my shit already filled out because I print out the papers online, so that might be why it didn't take that long.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't know that going in. A lot of people have to just go there because people don't have, especially around here, people don't have, like, there's still a lot of people in this country who don't use the internet.
That's fair.
Like, they might have Snapchat, and they might have Twitter, but they're not
They
using
don't-
the
yeah,
internet.
They don't use
They're
the
not
internet
using
like
it the way that you use it or the way
And
that
really,
I use it.
I kind of lucked out because the guy who sold me the car kind of like gave me all the paperwork I would need to do it. So
There you go. Creighton is a civic genius.
look, all I'm saying
Right?
is I'm not trying to bash the people at the DMV because I know they work hard. I just feel like that the structure of it is not set up well.
I think there's a couple people that would agree with you.
Yeah.
Almost everyone in the country probably. That's just the
Like,
look.
how is
Some
how
things
is
just
it
have to
that
be
weed
difficult.
is legal in like, what is it, 20-something states?
It's not 20 something. I don't
It's
think
like what? It's a lot though.
it is a lot now. It's not like 20 though.
But like the DMV is still like garbage everywhere you go. You know what I
That
mean?
is it's not even a comparison. What do you mean?
I'm
It's
just
like
saying.
why is it legal to ride bikes and why is the DMV hard to deal with? Like,
Did you know they have a curfew? Speaking of like the riding bikes thing, but they have a curfew where my mom was at the beach. Like they can't be on their golf cart past sunset.
yeah, that's everywhere.
No, it's not.
That's most places, yeah, because of traffic. You can't.
No, I mean there's like
Golf carts don't have golf carts have different rules on main roads.
on
They-
main
they're
roads,
yeah, and they
but, like,
ride all over main roads.
No, but I mean like if you go south, like they can just ride whenever. Like if you get further down the beach, like into Myrtle Beach and into Springmaid and I think it's Pirate Land and what's the one with the stars, the mascot? Ocean Lakes. All those places they can ride. But now Ocean Lakes and Pirate Land are kind of like gated off communities in themselves.
Wow, so many states medicinally. So medicinally, it's legal in Alaska, Arizona. Oh wait, okay, so fully legal.
Let's just do fully legal to kind of like ease it down because I bet that's smaller.
Okay, well, hold on. Medicinally decriminalized. Wait, this isn't legal status. What is this list?
Okay, good.
Hold on, this
he's
is
just on Google.
this is weird.
Yep, I think that's what it is. Copenhagen municipal ordinance. I like that's what it's. That's why I can remember my mom.
Okay,
saying.
recreationally, it's legal in Alaska, Arizona, Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Colorado, Illinois, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Vermont. New York. It's legal in New York now?
What?
Weed.
Oh, that's good. Good for him.
Recreationally. That's crazy. Vermont and Maine.
How many is that?
South Dakota, the ballot passed, but legal challenges remain. Mississippi, it was voted for medical. And then Utah, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Montana, Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, Florida, and Connecticut, it's medical.
So how many recreationally?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, 14 or 15? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, that's
15
not bad. That was only
recreationally.
5 states off.
You said over 20.
Oh, well.
So technically, if you wanted to like minimalize your damage, you're 6 off.
Yeah, 6 off. Oh, wait, 2%.
It very recently got legalized. Wait, what did?
Texas.
Oh, in Texas.
Oh, no. If it gets legalized in Texas, I'm given the card? Well, medical.
Oh, and Hawaii for medical. I forgot about Hawaii. I'm here every day, generally incorrect, Charlie, on stream things.
Yeah.
In New York. Oh, in New York. Yeah. I was about to say it had to be recent because I know it wasn't like.
Yeah. Like
Like
it
a
wasn't
year
like that
ago.
before the election.
What are we talking about again?
Oh, yeah. What were we talking about?
The stream is kind of flat. I'm sorry. Listen, man. We're talking about weed.
Yeah.
We're talking about if
We
tacos
were
are
chilling at
sandwiches.
first, and then like we got upset, and now we're chilling again.
But with all that legal weed for some reason, what's wrong with legal weed? I like the conversation. I like talking about weed. I like talking about weed being legal and how it isn't, because it is kind of hilarious. It's the mic adjusts it to more dynamic.
Oh.
Oh,
is
you
that what
mean
you
literal-
by, like,
Oh, wait.
okay.
Why did it go to?
I did hear something beep like just a second ago though. So.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
is it good now? It should be
Hello.
back to. What just happened? I literally moved OBS from one screen to the other. Never mind, it's the convo that's flat. Oh my god. They got us. They got us with the old switcheroo. First of all, how dare you? How dare you both? But
The
with all that said,
Switcheroo.
this all started because of DMV. You don't like DMV?
Oh, that's what it was. Wait, how do we get on weed again? Oh, I said I made a comparison. Okay, I remember. I'm up to speed.
Creighton was complaining. This all started because Creighton complains.
Yeah.
Mans went stupid with that one. Yeah, I was like, what is? Because the thing is, earlier today, when we were doing the episode 3, the thing wasn't fully plugged in from when I unplugged this, and it was
they
could only hear us on the left. I mean, it didn't do anything with it.
No, I mean, did they like?
They thought it was cool looking.
Yeah. Maybe we could sell it to Aleem for him to use for his music.
I want it. I've told you 5 times. If you're gonna sell it, I'm gonna buy it.
Well, I gotta see who offers me the most money for it.
Oh, okay then. Well then, yeah.
Maybe. But you
put
definitely
it
have
up for sale.
You definitely have first.
I'm just gonna give you your money back for it. If someone offers you more, they can have it. I don't care. I don't care enough. I don't care that much. I'm not gonna be a musician.
Yeah.
I just like having the equipment.
It's pretty cool.
Anything else to disagree about? Oh, don't even. What kind of question is that's a horrible. Of course, there's so much stuff. I hate him.
What do we disagree about again?
Anyway, you should watch Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Is
it like a so?
The
How
first
many
episode-
episodes are there gonna be?
I want to say 9.
And are they doing this kind of like Clone Wars in that they're launching kind of with like a movie / long episode, and then like they're
yeah,
gonna do
the rest are
smaller
gonna be like
episodes?
30-minute long. Yeah.
Okay.
How many episodes of Bad Batch will there be?
Is Rex in it?
Not in the first episode. The first season, it's gonna be 16 episodes.
Oh,
I'm
like
so
a full
excited.
season of a show, huh?
Yeah, 16 is that's 4 months. Oh, that's awesome.
They must be using a lot of stuff from the Clone Wars then, because there's like 30 or 50 like something like finished but unfinished episodes, like that were just like the.
You think they're just gonna show Clone Wars stuff happening? The Bad Batch is about them.
No. I know that, but I mean they could retool it to use in Bad Batch, because a lot of it is stuff.
It is made by Dave Filoni.
A lot of the stuff is stuff that they wrote and like did the voice acting and everything. Like it was all done except for the CGI on it, which is why you have stuff like the Bad Batch, like the original Bad Batch episode from the from the last season of Clone Wars is actually a re-release of stuff that was shown at a con a couple years ago.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Season 7 was almost perfect, except for those like 3 or 4 episodes with Ahsoka.
Well, those are 4 episodes. Like, and they're like
so many episodes.
They're so long.
They're not long though. That's the thing. They just feel long because nothing is happening.
Yeah.
There's
one episode where they
useless.
escape and they get captured again at the end of the episode, and the episode ends. Like, I get it. I thought, I just feel like it could be condensed. Like, if all the cool stuff they could have done, like they could have done the stuff that happened with Ventress and the other guy, what's his name, and then her trying to assassinate Count Dooku again as that kind of middle chunk, and then have like what happened to Ahsoka on the other side of that chunk, and then have the last episodes.
That was a 9-hour debate that last time. What? Oh, wait, which thing?
What?
Charlie's an advocate for female on male pedophilia.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Look, we had this conversation. It low key, like, just a little
low key
bit.
what?
You just kind of support it, like, a little bit. But
I
you
don't
like
support it at all
without like realizing you're supporting it, and that's okay. We love you for who you are, Charlie.
No.
This is a safe place.
I don't love people who support that. I don't think it's a good thing to support. It's a bad thing to support. You shouldn't support it. I don't think there's anyone who
But you were
fully
just like,
supports it.
there's no guy that's gonna complain about that, or no teenage guy.
Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, I don't think there's none. I think that way less often the guy's going to complain, but it's still not right. It's still bad. I just said there's a lot of people that won't care.
It just depends on like if the guy wants it.
What do you mean it depends?
Like, say a teacher is coming on to one of her students. Depending on if the guy like is attracted to the teacher and wants that, should determine whether or not she's being like treated like a pedophile.
No, she's being a pedophile either way.
Yeah.
I'm saying that in any of the cases, not any of them, but in certain cases, the guy isn't going to care. Even when the guy doesn't care, that chick's still a pedophile. I never said that she wasn't.
Think it's fucked up?
Yes, I think it's fucked up anytime, whether the guy likes it or not.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
I don't remember what we were debating about. Like,
it was that.
No, it was
you
that.
guys
But
just
I mean,
kept
I'm
saying
talking
that I
about
was saying it was good.
remembering from the conversation that we had. Like, you said something in it like ticked everybody off.
I said that. I said that.
It wasn't that. Like, you must have said it differently, 'cause like that.
No,
doesn't really, like,
it's you're used to the argument now, and it makes a little more sense.
You can't control these 2 low watts.
Who, me?
The opinion of the student needs an A. Moderator, do something. Oh no, they're posting cringe.
It's not a topic. It's an argument from the past.
It is. What did we get in an argument about?
We need a soundboard thing that just goes pedophiles. Like it just screams.
Oh, I remember what we got in an argument about that was ongoing for a couple episodes. Was the whole like?
Oh, the police thing.
No, well that
one was probably the biggest one. That one was
and
bad.
The underage like smoking and drinking thing. Like,
oh no,
that was the one that was like more more civil, but like went on longer.
Yeah, the police one was like just a matter of that was just 2 different opinions on a situation that happened to both of us.
Yeah, and then 3 people had my opinion, and only you had your opinion on it.
Well, of the people there, a lot of people in chat were very much on my side.
There was not that many people.
Teal wanted, Ilbo, and Chris were all here that
all
night.
People that you talk to on a regular basis and share a similar mindset with. Also, none of them were in the car.
They weren't in the car, but we explained the situation, and they listened to your side. They weren't only listening to my side. They weren't agreeing with me because it was me. They were agreeing because of how I explained it.
But also, like, they weren't in the car either. Like, they have no idea what it was like. Not really. The other 2 people that agreed with me were in the car with us.
Mm-hmm.
And saw what I saw.
2 people shared your opinion then, not counting you.
Okay, well, 2 people shared my opinion.
No,
that
I
were
understand.
also in the exact same situation as we were.
I understand.
So I just feel like
this again falls back to like no, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
Not the shiniest leads in the fixture. Please, where? What happened?
You
Copenhagen. No.
that.
He's baiting us.
Okay.
He's baiting us. Charlie said that it was a lesser evil than if it were male on female.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was
yeah.
that kind of sparked, I think, everybody being upset at you.
Yeah, that's definitely what I said.
Yeah. Do you still believe that?
It depends on how you define the situation. Because, like, again, it's like if there are more guys that are okay with it and they're not as damaged by it.
What
like,
about
the
if
women are
there's
still.
girls that are okay with it and not damaged by it?
I think if a girl's okay with it, it's still better than if a girl isn't okay with it. Does that you understand what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Hold on, let me say it like this.
Let
me phrase this all. Let me define each thing.
Okay.
Whether it's a guy or a girl who is being the pedophile in the situation.
Okay.
If the younger person, if it affects them for the rest of their life in a negative way, it's really bad.
Yes.
If the younger person doesn't care that much, it's still really bad. I still think that's bad. I think pedophiles are bad. But I think way less often if the girl is the pedophile and she's doing it to like a teenage kid, like a 16 or 17-year-old boy, you know, in those cases when the boy doesn't care, it's not nearly as bad because really you're just dealing with a fucked up chick. And a lot of guys fucked up chicks anyway, and they're going to go through that whether it starts when they're 15 or 16 or when they're 19 or 20. And again, let me rephrase. Not rephrase, restate. It's still bad. I agree. All pedophiles. Every pedophile is a bad pedophile. Yeah. There's no good pedophiles. I don't think there are good pedophiles. I don't think there are. I'm saying pedophiles are bad. I'm saying that we really should. Dude, that would be a great shirt. I don't think there are any bad pedophiles.
No, there are no good pedophiles.
Yeah, there are no good pedophiles. That's
you
a
just
great
said
shirt.
the opposite
and
thing.
It's just my face going, I didn't say the opposite.
No, you did. You said, I don't think there are any
Oh,
bad
you mean when I was
pedophiles.
saying the shirt thing? Yeah. If you can overlook the racism and pedophilia, Charlie is still a shitty dude. That is the greatest thing anyone said.
We need that on the shirt.
That
too.
also needs to be a shirt. Well, Charlie prefers female on male pedophilia than male on female.
Yeah, that's kind of what you're like saying though.
Look, I don't prefer.
But
any
you're
of it.
saying it's better than like if it was male.
I'm saying it's better for the people involved.
But see,
and not better like a good thing. I'm saying it's not as bad.
I don't see like how one applies to the other. You know what I mean? Like, how can you say?
What do you mean?
Holy shit!
Applies?
I just realized you have all these books and you're not using the bookends. Never mind. Sorry, that's gonna
What?
upset me. The bookends, the Halo bookends.
Those aren't leaning.
No, the Halo bookends.
I know they're not leaning.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. Why didn't you just use the halo? Look, it's gonna bother me if I bring it up anymore. Just like
They're bookends. They're supposed to hold books up.
yes, but that's what I'm saying. Like
All
why
the
didn't
books
you
are
just-
all the
why-
books are flat
No. I mean, like, why didn't you do the books to where they're not flat, so that way you could use the bookend?
because they're magazines. They're not books.
But they are. They're like
They're
thick,
paper.
They're thick magazines.
They're
You
not
could
very
use
thick.
them. You
They're
could
very
use the
thin. I
bookends.
ripped like 2 trying to get them all up there. If I had a bunch of books the size of the Avatar book, I would. But those are like huge. Look how tall they are.
You could still use the book.
I can't use them. Look how tall they are. I'd have to have like a sheet of metal or or like cardboard or something in between, and then that would look weird. They need to be big books. They can't even see
Or
what
you
we're
could
talking
use
about.
the big books. Like
They
on
can't even
the
see what we're talking
ends
about. Let's
of
talk about this
the-
later.
Yeah, sorry.
I have big, tall
I got-
bookends
look.
that are like decorative that I'm not using right now.
You can kind of see them in your screen, like up there on the top right corner.
A little bit.
Yeah,
They
it's
can't
a
see the
little
whole
blurry.
thing. Yeah. One has a chicken on his head.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you can kind of see the chicken in that shot.
Charlie's gonna die on this molehill. I'm not gonna die on any molehill. I think pedophilia is bad.
No, but it's like the way you say it implies that you think like it's okay.
I don't think it's okay. I've
No, I
said that
mean,
a bunch of times.
Well, not okay, but more okay if it's a woman on a guy than it's a guy on a girl. And I think it's just equally bad on both ends. I think that was the root of the original argument. It's like whether it's a girl on a guy or a guy on a girl, it's just awful, equally awful.
I think we need to define pedophilia a little better. 'Cause that's where a lot of this really becomes an issue. 'Cause if
Well-
like a 22-year-old teacher fucks like a 17-year-old student,
I mean, it is still
like
pedophilia,
it's still pedophilia.
though.
That's you're right, but it's not the same thing as like a 40-year-old fucking a 17-year-old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like it's still like the maturity level.
Because I'm
you know what I mean?
25, and if I start dating a 20-year-old, it's not weird. You know, if I start dating a 20 or 21-year-old, that's not weird for a 25-year-old.
Well, let's say.
But a 20-year-old dating a 15-year-old is weird. And I think 15 is still pretty weird. When you start getting like 17, 18, I remember being 17, and I remember wanting to fuck everything. Like that I could see. Like every woman was like, yep, that's the next I'd heard, please. Like, you know what I mean? Like 17-year-olds are like that already. It's still bad. Teenagers should just fuck each other, not adults.
Charlie still wants to find that gray area in pedophilia.
I don't want to find a gray area. I want a better definition because people still have the definition of like, if you're 18, there's still people that legit think a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old like shouldn't be together, even if they've been together since they were like 15 and 18.
Okay, 15 and 18 is one thing in that, but a 20-year-old and like a 17-year-old, like
That's 3 years difference.
I mean, it is, and I'm not like saying that
You could have gone to high school together.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's.
You could have gone to high school together and been like
I'm not saying it's
2 grades
wrong.
apart.
I'm just saying it's like it's a little sketchy.
losing IQ by the second. I mean, yeah, of course it's sketchy. I mean,
I'm not
The whole
saying,
conversation
I'm not
is
saying it's
sketchy.
wrong. I'm just saying it's to me it's a little sketchy, just because it's like there's such
you haven't even subscribed.
there's
Alex.
so
You
much of
can't
a
get
difference
subscription
between
refund.
someone who's 20 and someone who's like 17 mentally to me, because you go through so much in that short period of time, and you go through so much after that too. You know what I mean? Like
Excuse
we
me.
had this conversation not too long ago. Like you really don't kind of settle in until like you're what would you say 23, 24?
What do you mean settle in?
Settle into like who you're gonna be, or who
Nah,
you're-
more like till you're like 25, 30, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
I had Dan from Game Grumps said it really well. He said, dude, I didn't really know exactly. Like, you're going to change your ideology or your mindset on a lot of big issues every, like, 6 months until you're 30. Like, your mind's just going to, because you're constantly going to be getting new opinions on things. And if you're not, you're having a big problem because you're just feeding yourself the same information all the time. But if you, like, get out and explore things and read and learn and, like, take in new opinions, you're going to constantly change your opinion on things because you're going to learn a lot of new ones. And it's just a matter of learning all those opinions that'll help you actually define what your real opinions will be. And it's going to take a long time. But around 30 is for him. He's like 42 or something now.
But
He said 30 was when he finally was like, okay, I had a pretty good idea of all these things that are like pretty structurally normal for people to think about. That was when he started like having his like final thoughts on those and being like, this is where I stand on this.
Well, and that's why like I think it's
And for us, it's going to be even later than that because our whole generation has just been stunted to what they're supposed to be thinking about anyway because of the internet, video games,
Well, that, and I think that like that's kind of what bothers me about the whole like 16 and 20 or 17 and 20 or because it's like there's so much that's gonna change for both of them in that amount of time, like as they age up and around that area, like and that's nothing wrong with that if you can kind of like make it work and grow together off of that change. But it's like when that kind of like that cycle starts to kind of slow down is when I think you're more
a big part of it's definitely case by case on opinions like this, because
absolutely.
For me, like when I was a teenager, I was already like so. It's not like I didn't have girls walking up to me like, hey, like, you know what I mean, like ready to do anything.
Were
so
you
like,
walking up to girls going like, hey?
No, not at all. I could outside of school. I could. I like the only people I talked to were fucking like girls outside of like all my family members that I'm like cool with. Like my uncles, I'm cool with like my family members who are men too. But like I didn't have a mom growing up, so like I would talk to any girl I could just to like talk to a girl, because like my sister's my sister. It's not the same thing. Like any older woman in my family, like I clung to like a motherly figure, because I didn't have it. Like I didn't have one at home. So like every family reunion, like I wasn't really hanging out with my uncles that much. I was mostly talking to my aunts if I could. Like any of them that would talk to me about anything in life, I would just hang out. Like literally like whatever's on TV. We would just have a conversation. Charlie, pedophilia should be judged on a case-by-case basis. Not pedophilia. I mean the opinions of it is what I was saying. Like for me, growing up, I didn't. It's not like guys that like have a bunch of sex when they're teenagers and like actually get like fuck a teacher. Like that will probably be in their head forever. And some will brag and mean the brag, and some will brag because they're afraid to admit how they really feel, and some are just really fucked up by it. And that'll definitely change someone's opinion, and I understand that, and that's why I keep saying that none of you seem to understand that all of it is bad. Pedophilia is bad. I agree. I'm just saying it's definitely different and way less common that it messes up the guys than it does girls, and way less happens less. Most of the time, men are the ones being pedophiles than women. You know what I mean? Like just statistically. I don't know the statistic, but I know that it's men more than women. Like, there's just no way. It's not. You're a man. We're both men. We understand how men think. Talk about your hot tub. Dude, I already have. Like, what do you want me to say? It's a hot tub. Talk about your hot tub. It's hot, dude. It's a hot tub. It's warm water. Like, what is there to talk about? I don't think Charlie is one of those speeders you speak of.
Is this stream going to be clipped for highlights?
Maybe. Charlie, I'm going to step on your pinky toe. Talk about your hot tub, smelly geezer. Talk about literally anything else. Why, dude? We're having a conversation.
2%. What's wrong?
You can mute us.
Yeah.
Like, there's other things to watch.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're going to have conversations that are uncomfortable for other people.
What's wrong, 2%? You don't like getting uncomfortable? Are we hitting a nerve for you? Did you have an experience you want to talk about and share with us?
Did you have sex with your teacher?
Did Charlie force you to have sex with your teacher? Just to prove his point.
Hot tub has nothing on this uncomfortable conversation. I quite enjoy Charlie's defense of pedophilia. No. I don't defend any of it.
It sounds like
how dare you?
Defending it.
See, you just feed them by saying things like that.
I mean, look, I'm just saying.
'Cause I say a statement, and then you say no. You don't listen to what the statement is. You just disagree on everything.
Listen.
That's not just this argument, though. It's like every even joke arguments, and you carry that into real stuff.
I'm kind of tired.
Uh-huh.
And like it did kind of sound like you were defending pedophilia. But that might just be me being tired. We'll have to play it back. Hey, 2%.
Can we vote on a new host?
Hit me with a replay on that real quick, and we can see where things went wrong. It'd be cool if like we could do like a replay, like games and stuff, like how they do in sports.
Like play it back,
and then we'll have like a marker, and we start like drawing,
marker.
And then we so with
click
this
M
motion,
for marker on OBS or not.
Well,
OBS,
no, like a marker, like the little marker that they used to circle things, and like we circle your hand motion and stuff.
This is where Charlie was pointing out that he really definitely agrees that pedophilia is good.
That'd be fun.
That would be kind of funny. It wouldn't be that fun on. It would be more fun if we played games, because then we could circle like actions we're about to do in games.
I quite enjoyed. Can we vote on a new host? I've been saying
mutiny for months. This stream is pretty exciting, except for the host / co-host and co-host. Oh, so it's good except for the people on it.
What did I do? I thought I was.
You feed me. You keep making it seem like I'm defending pedophilia by saying that I do when I don't. And that's what keeps these conversations going. It's not what anyone in chat says. It's that you keep just disagreeing that I'm saying I don't think it's okay. You're like, no, you do think that. You don't even say what you hear. You just say that I think that way.
Look, this is
That's how all your arguments are. That's why I'm so mad all the time.
Just hear me out. This is what I'm saying.
Telestrator is the thing you're thinking about.
I get what you're trying to say. I do. I understand it here in my chest area. But I don't agree. And that's the part that I have the problem with.
What do you not agree with?
Because it still kind of sounds like you're defending pedophilia.
What do you not agree with?
I don't agree that, like, it's easier for guys. I think that, I get where you're coming from on that. I think, though, that it's potentially scarring for everybody.
It's definitely scarring for everybody. Yeah. It's not potentially anything.
No, but I mean, like regardless of if it's technically consensual by the minor, like, I still think it's not gonna be necessarily a positive experience, because it could be consensual by the minor and be not a non-negative experience, but either way,
there've definitely been situations where it was okay, in the end, that it wasn't
but that doesn't mean
them.
It's still okay for it to happen, I guess is my point.
Well, I mean, what if a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old, or a 15-year-old and 18-year-old, well, wait, is that technically pedophilia? If an 18-year-old turns 18, or is 18 the gray year?
Well, I don't mean right there on the precipice of it. I mean,
well, that's all. Look, in the very beginning when I had this argument fucking months ago, that's all I said. All I said was that, and you guys were like, "Whoa, Charlie," and that's what this whole thing started as.
I don't know. I'm just putting myself in the shoes of if I was the older person or the younger person. I just think it's a bad idea all around.
All around, even in that gray area.
Yeah.
If you're 15 and someone's 18?
Yeah.
So a 20-year-old and a 23-year-old, if they were in a relationship since they were 15 and 18. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Wow. So you're saying... Never mind.
What?
Pedophilia, is it really that bad? Can we get an instant replay? Hi, guys. I'm new. What's the topic? Did Creighton just say in my chest area?
Yeah.
Run wild, you still can. And both of them are taking an affirmative position. No, I'm not taking an affirmative anything, except that I say pedophilia is bad.
I'm just saying what I would do in that situation. I'm not.
Which isn't an opinion on the situation.
It is kind of, though, because I
No, it's what you would do.
On
it's
either
not,
end of the situation, I think
thing.
I would avoid it. Either way, because then it's a lot to have to deal with.
How old are you?
I am 24.
Okay.
Why?
No reason.
Why are you asking?
I don't know. Why are you asking?
You're being weird.
You're being weird.
Why?
I was looking at chat. You looked over there I was looking. I was like, what's he looking at now?
Welcome to the last podcast of the Charlie Boy Show.
This is not the worst thing we've ever talked about.
Yeah.
We talk about some crazy
I don't know.
shit.
This is up there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, no, we've talked about some crazy shit.
Name them.
Just a lot more crazy, fucked up sexual shit.
Nah.
I'm not bringing it up, man. I don't want to talk about that. I don't like talking. You're the one who always brings it up with Urban Dictionary.
In and of themselves are fucked up, but this is fucked up on a moral level, None of the sexual acts are really fucked up on a moral level. There's no morals against shitting on somebody's
But there's no...
chest.
I feel like everyone thinks that I'm on here... I feel like everyone really genuinely still believes that I think that pedophiles are okay or something.
Well,
that's never been and never has been, never will be my statement.
But it's not that we think that you think that. It just the way you're saying it comes off as if you think that. I don't know how
that's the laziest thing you ever say. When you say that in this argument that we have, and we have this argument a bunch, it's just the laziest thing you've ever said.
Well, it's just like 2% said. Charlie, we're trolling you.
No, Creighton's not. You guys are. Creighton's not, and that's why this always keeps going. It's because he really just doesn't like talk. He doesn't like to think anyone thinks things about that, like moral things are different than what he thinks, and he can't comprehend that other people have different opinions. And all I've ever said, since the very beginning, was the 15-year-old, 18-year-old thing. If you date somebody when you're 15 and 18, and then carry on the that's what started this whole thing. Was he was like, isn't that pedophilia?
Yeah,
and then someone in the chat was like, that's technically pedophilia. And they're like, wow, Charlie defends pedophiles. And then it became a troll. But then Creighton, like, because people were talking about it, and he was like a topic to talk about. He was like, wait, is Charlie a pedophile? Is Charlie like pedophilia? Is he supporting it? That's just how Creighton thinks. I understand you guys.
Does supporting it make
Copenhagen?
you a pedophile?
Everything Copenhagen says. What?
Does supporting it make you a pedophile?
Supporting what?
Pedophilia.
No.
Are there people out there that support pedophilia?
I hope not.
I hope not.
You know what? It's got to be, at this point, Rule 34,
Yeah.
or I guess Rule 34 in terms of, like, there's got to be people, too.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be someone that supports it. Well, yeah, because no, I guess lawyers are just doing a job. They probably don't support the actual thing. They have to support. They have to support people they don't even care about.
I don't like that.
Well, no, yeah, there's definitely people that support it. I mean, there's
Yeah,
child porn and shit out there.
Oh.
Like, yeah, it's just people film it.
Oh, that makes me sick.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah.
Dude, that do you know, like, Bin Laden, when they got Bin Laden, he had like computers of it. Like
child porn?
Yes.
What?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like, well, not weird, but like, isn't that crazy?
Well, like that's gross. I mean, like, the more you think about it, though, like, 'cause like these people that are like kind of crazy and like
Well, yeah, he was a sociopath.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, if you look at history, all these sociopaths and everything kind of, even the people like on our side have like these weird, like, I don't even know like the word for it, but like things that they're into. You know what I mean?
Fetishes?
Yeah, I guess fetishes is the right word. It's not necessarily just fetishes. Like for instance, there's like, if you look at dictators throughout history, they all have like this, almost like this fascination with like the idea of a free world, but they would never allow that in their own country. Like, it's the same reason like they go and hang out with celebrities and stuff like that from America most of the time. Like Kim Jong-un, he's tight with that basketball player, you know?
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. And Hitler was tight with a couple of the Olympic athletes from the Berlin Olympics.
Creighton said, what? Like, he figured Osama bin Laden was a man of moral character.
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Point.
I just didn't think that bin Laden was into child pornography. But it's like, it's not just like dictators and stuff, but people in power, I guess, or in a powerful place, like, have weird tics. It's the whole thing with Jeffrey Epstein, remember? Like, he had a picture in his house of, what was it, Tom Hanks or somebody like crazy famous in a dress.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
it was basically just a declaration of, this guy's my bitch.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the
Bill
thing.
Clinton was there all the time.
That's the thing.
And had to walk by it and had to like continue doing deals with him and stuff.
Like, that's the thing though. Like, he had dirt on all these celebrities and stuff.
Internet,
and it's like,
internet just
it's
crashed,
like,
Rickman.
it's like people in power have like these weird like fetishes and things that they do that they like. That's, you know. And I think like the truth of it is, like, we all do, but it's like, it's so much to a stranger extent when it comes to people in power, because they can do like the crazy shit that they want to do with that stuff.
I've decided personally that for me, like, I don't try and think of things working societally. I just think society's going to continue, and there are too many people that think the way they do that it could ever change and be like a totalitarian dictatorship in America. Too many people have guns. And which is good, I think, because that means they're never going to be able to really seize control. And too many people, like, are stuck to the words freedom and what it means to them. Not what it means, but what it means to them.
What it means to you and me, Charlie.
No, what it means to them.
Is the words of the song.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is, what it means to them is more important than what it means to any one person. There's so many people that believe what they believe that we'll be safe as long as we're here. So my goal is really just make a whole bunch of money and move somewhere like far away all by myself. What?
Cancun.
No, not. I mean in America still, but somewhere where no one's gonna come fuck with me.
The
like,
Keys.
No, I mean like an island,
Ooh,
or like far deep in the woods on some property where there's no people for hundreds of miles.
On a mountain.
That way, even if some crazy dictatorship kind of situation did happen, I would just be minding my business. No one's gonna fuck with me. I'll put a lot of guns in
like
a tower.
Like a what's it called? A bunker behind the mountains.
Yeah, basically, just run internet to it. Run a dumbass big line of internet.
Oh, they're gonna raid you like Bin Laden, 'cause he had a bunker in the mountains.
He did not have a bunker in the mountains. He lived in a city.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you ever watch Zero Dark 30?
No.
Man, you fell right for all the jokes. Those
What?
jokes were targeting people like you.
Really?
That he was in a mountain. Yeah, that was like the myth, the joke.
Oh,
was he was out. He was off in the mountains somewhere.
Oh.
He was literally in a big house in the city that he just never left. He never left the house.
Really?
He stayed in the house all the time. Whenever he wanted to go outside, he had like a porch that had a grapevine covering it, so like nothing from the sky could see him. It's a good movie. There's a whole movie about it. It's a lot of shit happened. It's a good movie. Jessica Chastain's in it.
Jessica Chastain?
Yeah, she plays the woman that catches him, like in real,
nice.
like it's a true story, give or take. I've heard that the military scenes, like the actual like the scenes where they go in and get him,
Are different.
it's
well,
like
they used like special helicopters too to get him. Right?
yeah, and that's in the movie. But like again, basically the only movie I've ever heard where like the war fighting / combat scenes are accurate.
Get shot down.
Not shot down. It malfunctioned.
Oh.
But one of the big issues I've heard about movies like that, like every movie except like Saving Private Ryan's D-Day scene, they never get right. They never film military scenes accurately. Apparently, is what I.
What about 19? What was
seduction techniques are hard.
What about 1918? Was that one filmed right?
1917?
17. I mean.
Apparently not. I don't know.
Did
Again,
you go
war
see
movies.
that, by the way?
Yeah, in theaters.
Was it good?
It was fantastic.
I might watch it.
It's a very good movie. I would watch Bad Batch first.
6 scenes, Charlie.
What?
It's like 6 scenes, right? The whole movie.
6 cuts.
6 cuts.
And it's not. It's made to look like one whole cut.
Okay.
And it does. And there's only like when I watched it in theaters, and I was fucking paying attention. I was like, I'm gonna find these cuts. From what I could see, there were like 3 that were obvious. 1 is super mega obvious. 2 are like, okay, I could see if they did it right there. And then there were a bunch of other ones where I was like,
did they ever reveal where all the cuts are?
It is a lot of. I don't know if they revealed every one. They do say that it is still a lot of cuts. It's just like made to look like it's all one big cut, and they masterfully do that. It's incredible. Like it really does. It's weird watching it, but it's also incredible. It's so good. Restrepo is accurate. What? This is a mere short tangent, I'm sure. Montana sounds better than this stream. At least they're talking about something else. Oh yeah, I forgot. Pedophilia, right? Tomorrow we start the podcast, so we just start off pedophilia. We just do the whole podcast.
Tomorrow's going to be episode 200.
Yeah, we've got like 7 or 8 minutes left of this podcast, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to discuss tomorrow's episode and why to look forward to it and what we're going to do. Yeah. First, you have a giveaway.
We do.
Do you want to go ahead and show the stuff? Let's talk about what we're giving away.
I'm just going to show the bag.
Well, no, go ahead and show the stuff.
It's up to them to remember the stuff.
Just show them. There's no reason. Oh, hand it to me. I'll show them.
No.
Dude, why not? We're previewing tomorrow's episode. You got to clickbait them.
You think so? I'll share like one thing out of the bag.
No, just grab the stuff. Why not? I want to see. I forgot everything that's in the bag.
Well, no, that's the point, though. I forgot everything in the bag, too.
Well, then just put it on the desk and hand it to me. Or hand me the bag and I'll do it. I don't care.
Here,
if you're lazy.
You can preview it, then.
Okay, yeah. Just slide it under the table. Because, like, over the stuff, we're just going to mess up.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a lot of stuff. It's like, I think, like 6 things.
Is this Aquaman?
Yeah.
Okay. We got an Aquaman plush that he got at a Comic-Con convention style thing.
Yes.
We've got a Catwoman, like, pop, not a pop, but like a pop.
It
predates
Pop, I think.
Predates Pop, he thinks.
It's like from 2012.
We've got
a knockoff Pop.
Knockoff Dorbsy Batman series. Who is this?
Killer Croc.
Killer Croc.
Right there on the side.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Why wouldn't it say it on the front? That's so
know.
annoying. Killer Croc. I don't like it. I don't like the Killer Croc.
He hates the Killer Croc.
I hate it. It's too like.
I think that might just be an empty box.
Yep, empty box. Okay, so he's got 3 things.
Oh, we can give away this thing too if you want. Or am I keeping?
What is it?
Nah, I was gonna keep your.
Okay.
I
thought there was more stuff in that box.
I thought there was 2. So there's only 3 things.
Yeah, there's 3 things.
Okay, well that's a pretty it's definitely better than the last giveaway, which is just a suit jacket and some.
A suit jacket, 3 hats. I mean, that's
yeah, that's about the same.
Hats are cool.
Are you gonna give away some stuff, or you don't know?
Oh no, I don't really have anything I want to give away. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. I might. Yeah. We talked about maybe giving away the Aquaman pop, but I like him now.
No,
I like him as part of my. Are you sure? Yeah. The viewers should be excited. Charlie, I'll take feet pics. No, I refuse to do feet pics. I forgot to explain the national. Guys, if you haven't noticed, behind me there are a whole bunch of.
You know what we could do? Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say we could give away a comic too.
There's a whole bunch of. We could give away a comic. There's a whole bunch of National Geographics behind this record and that book. It's just yellow from bottom to top. Those are all National Geographics. Each of the things that look like its own big book have 6 in it. If that helps you gauge like a number of how many might be there. There are a few from the 40s, a few from the 50s, and then a whole bunch from the 60s, 70s. Like basically every issue from like 63 or 4 on to like 92. I've got all of them now. I got them all recently. And I don't know, maybe we could do something about, maybe I could, I don't know, give one of those away. Somebody can pick a month and a year from the late century, the late 20th century.
Did you want me to bring some of my comics to give away, or?
I mean, that's up to you. I
might.
I have a lot here still. They're all over there. Like
well,
I don't know. We could go through some comics. Are there Happy Meal toys? Do you have any feet pics of native peoples? Whoa, no. Are any of the novelties going to be signed by Michael J. Fox? The comics can be because we have the plastic cover, so we don't actually have to sign them. We can sign the plastic cover.
That'd be fun.
No, I don't want to sign anything.
You don't want to sign? I'll sign one.
Yeah,
if somebody wants it, I'll sign it.
I want to see some saggy. Okay, I'm just not gonna say that. Not saying that one out loud.
I mean, you could say it out loud.
Restrepo was filmed on my body cam in the Middle East. Okay, Jesus, parting gifts. Oh my goodness, excuse me. But yeah, we got that. What else? Are we doing anything else? We got the giveaway.
I might buy a couple of blazers and give away a blazer.
Buy blazers?
Well, I need to get some more anyway.
You might give away some that you already have and get new ones.
Yeah.
Well, that's up to you. But is there anything outside of a giveaway?
That might be like the grand giveaway. You know what I mean? Like the big thing.
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anything outside of the giveaway to look forward to? Have you thought about anything we're gonna talk about or do?
Are we gonna have any guests?
I don't know. It's tomorrow. Have you got any guests lined up?
Savannah's in town.
Is she? Savannah could definitely. We should get Savannah to come do it. I don't know if she'd want to stay for the whole thing.
She can announce the winners.
Okay. I thought you were gonna be like she could like hold the giveaways. I was like, first of all, that's a little misogynistic.
No,
second of all,
just announce the winner.
That would be a little
She could be
better.
like the non-biased person who hits the randomizer.
It's a randomizer.
No, I know that.
The
but
non-bias
it's
doesn't
an
matter.
Extra level of non-biases.
Maybe. Here, have this blazer that smells like dry goods and depression. Yo, I take some signed Creighton gear. Bruh, just play games on stream. 2%. If we ever get to a point...
We could give away a game on stream.
No. If I get my... if I get a second computer, which I might here in the next few months. If I get a second computer, I'll definitely get like a full, just straight up only for gaming PC. And just not even have it hooked up to the computer. And this will be my streaming podcast PC. I don't have a gaming PC altogether that I'll stream off of.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That way
we'll be able to stream them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'd be able to do both. It wouldn't all be through one computer. So I wouldn't like the problem with my gaming lately has been that we have all this shit hooked up and it fries my computer. Like if I try and play a game, there's too many things plugged in, it overheats and boom.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out. And Jackbox Clown. I don't even know. I keep forgetting what Jackbox is.
I don't know what Jackbox.
We'll figure it out later.
Something like that.
Anyway, it's been a couple hours. Had a good episode 199, guys. Are you going to be here for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or is there going to be a podcast tomorrow?
There's going to be one.
You sure?
Yeah. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah.
What time do you get off tomorrow?
11.
Okay.
So
normal time.
We should be back to business as usual tomorrow.
Okay. Well, we were back to business pretty much. We were only 10 minutes late tonight.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything super crazy.
Yeah. I just mean as far as my work schedule goes.
Can we strike this episode from the record? No. Again, this is not that bad of an episode. We've had worse episodes.
Yeah.
We've talked about some crazy shit.
We crashed and burned.
If we were ever going to get rid of any episodes, I'd want to get rid of the ones like where we were mad about the cop thing. Because that was just like negative energy. That whole we were like actually upset.
I had fun talking about it.
I had fun, but I definitely didn't feel that from your side. You were like you were not giving your normal smiley argument faces. You were giving your like I'm upset angry faces.
I mean, that's true. I was
Kevin, Leslie, why do you guys always show up literally the last like 2 minutes? We're literally leaving.
Oh, we could give away movies. I have a bunch of DVDs.
You do have a lot of DVDs. Creighton could give away a lot of movies.
Yeah.
This is practice. Next episode is the real 199. No. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Kevin. I heard Jackbox. God damn it. Okay, I'll take a look at Jackbox. Maybe we'll start doing some games on. Actually, oh yeah. God damn it. Again, we didn't do this.
Hey, Leslie.
We're gonna one of these nights when you don't have work
Yeah.
the next day. You're gonna stay after the podcast is over, and we're gonna play games on stream.
I thought we were gonna hot tub on stream.
No, we're not hot tubbing on stream.
Can that be a giveaway?
The hot
just
tub?
give away the hot tub.
Yeah, let me talk to Mike about the $1,000 he just invested. Oh shit! Other mods. Charlie is such a goober.
Can we give away pictures of us in the hot tub?
You weren't here when Charlie read his personality quiz. First of all, how dare you? That was a great stream. Great personality quiz. Creighton and I are both campaigners. No, we're not.
Remember
What are
we did
you?
the
I'm a
map
campaigner.
thing? Oh, we could bring
The
that
map
back.
thing was
Let's
fun.
bring the map thing back.
No,
for
we're not
200.
bringing it back.
Come on, we could bring it.
We
back.
might play games. We might have a game stream,
Yeah.
play Jackbox, or play
we
those
could
other
play
games.
Scrabble. How about that?
It's a terrible. They can all see my side. They can see my answers,
They
you
can
nerd.
see my side too.
They can't see your side. How would they see your
We just
side?
have to hide your letters better. We could play Rummikub. My grandma loves playing Rummikub.
I could hide my letters, actually.
Yeah, see, we'll just play.
Especially if I play on this stream, this screen, because they definitely can't see it at all. On OBS, I can just put a black box over it.
Uno, Monopoly. Ooh, Uno would be fun.
Among Us could be fun. The only problem is me and Creighton are like right here.
Yeah.
So like we'd have to be really careful about what we were saying to each other.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could be funny though.
But we could play Uno.
Uno could be kind of dank. But Uno's money. Uno costs money.
Uno costs money.
Yeah, like the version that everyone would play.
Why don't we just have the actual cards and play each other?
We're not playing each other. They're talking about like the chat play with us some games.
No, we'll just use
Jackbox
like
is
a
party
overhead
games.
cam and then play.
Quiplash. Quiplash we could play.
I don't know how to play Quiplash.
Quiplash? You've never played Quiplash?
No.
It like gives a prompt. You can play it. It's free. Like it's fun too. You can play it from either your computer or your phone. And we can do that. Percentages of milk?
No, the soup test was a good episode.
That was a terrible episode.
So you're just mad 'cause you got alphabet soup.
I'm not mad at what soup I got. I'm mad that they asked questions that made no
I
sense.
feel like you're just mad about alphabet.
We could play Scribble.
Where's Scribble?
You don't know what Scribble is?
No.
I'm not alphabet soup. There's also Scribble. Yeah, low
That
key
is exactly
Scribble.
what you said.
Scribble would be a fantastic game. Scribble's God tier. Okay, low key, we're playing Scribble tomorrow.
For
sure,
everybody
Scribble.
else, for everybody else that
Listen,
knows,
be here.
I got gazpacho as my soup.
Yes.
which
Be
is the
here
best.
or be a deer, okay?
Scrabble is better.
Be
Thank
here, you turn
Alex.
into a deer. Kevin, you're going to be here. Leslie, you're going to be here, okay?
We were here
Copenhagen,
last time.
Copenhagen's not going to play. Copenhagen might play if we put the link in chat like that, actually. He wouldn't play if we like put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
But he's not going to get in Discord. That's the thing. Which actually the best thing to do would be for you and me to not be in Discord and everyone else be like it really doesn't matter. They can be in Discord if they want, but you and me, we'll sit here and we'll just talk shit about what's being drawn and like say funny things.
Oh, like they play and we watch, like commentate?
I wouldn't mind getting caught in some headlights. I don't know how to take that. That sounds like it could mean something
Yeah, it could
hilarious.
mean-
It could mean something devastating.
Yeah. Hey, look, I got a wireless mouse now, so that's pretty cool.
It'll help for Scribble. You'll be able to draw better. Scribble.io is basically Pictionary. It's really cool. It's very fun, and they have funny things.
Yeah, why are we getting viewers? We're just
Yeah.
that good, We make the best of it at the very last part, and then we get out of here. So that way
Yep.
nobody ever remembers the bad parts. And then they just remember that, hey, those guys are on, and they're about to go off, and they show up to watch us get off.
What am I looking at? Literally every draw. Yeah, that's facts, actually. Probably because Charlie stopped. Okay, how dare you?
Why don't we play trivia, like a Trivial Pursuit?
Maybe Trivial Pursuit could be fun too. I feel like that's what like Jackbox would be. Is like he said party games. So
No, but I
like,
mean,
Trivial
we have to
Pursuit.
play the actual tabletop.
We're not
version.
playing a table
And then
game of.
and then look, we have an overhead camera.
I'm not
showing
doing that. I'm not doing that so that we can assign people things and that we can play for them. I'm not doing that. That's too much. I want to sit back and talk on a microphone on our podcast. I don't want to like play a game for 6
Can we
people.
play Battlefront 2 again?
I'm gonna kill you.
Battlefront
Guys,
2.
It's been a great episode. 199 was fun. 200's tomorrow. We're playing Scribble.io. If you want to play or watch,
We
just be
play
here.
Slither. I love Slither. Have you ever played Slither?
I have. It's fun. Slither.io.
Yeah.
It's fun, but we can't all get in a game. You can't invite someone to queue a
Yeah.
game like that.
I thought you could though. Can't you?
No.
Can't you,
Scribble.io is like private games. You can
Okay.
play with like whoever's here. And I'll definitely we'll promote that one a little better so people can come in and play because it's very fun. Big titty white woman. It's so good. Down with the okay. God damn it, you guys. And
Like you're down with it, or you're saying down to big titties?
Down with the big yitties. Well, Leslie's on board.
Yeah. So throw out the Nat
Oh.
Geos. Oh, let's play Nat Geo. Or hear me out. We
Mhm.
could play Sims. Sims will be fun. I haven't played Sims in forever.
I hate you so much.
Leslie said horny.
We're gonna raid Lauren.
You say like it's a big fucking deal, Captain. No fucking fun. It's like Copenhagen.
It wasn't that. It was what Creighton said. I
want to play Sims. I don't think there's
saying
anything wrong with playing Sims.
Sims is so boring. I
Sims
can't believe
is not
people
boring.
love it. I can't believe
my
people
God.
like that game.
You just aren't playing it right. You're probably like,
I beat it. I beat Sims like 17 times. It's easy.
It.
You know what I mean? I had a successful life in Sims. It's fucking boring.
You don't beat Sims. You just
If I'm gonna play like a simulation, I'm gonna play Halo Wars. Something like that is more fun.
Farm Simulator.
Charlie is Senior Anti-Fun. How dare you? Silence sounds good. Anyway, see you, smelly boys. Guys, have a great night. We're going to raid my friend Lauren. She's hilarious. She's very funny. She looks like E.T. Have a good night. We'll see you all later.
Earlier, right?
Huh? No, that was Laura since Lauren. We're raiding Lauren.
Okay.
Goodbye, guys. I'm off to represent the Shirts Off community in respectable fashion. God damn it.
You should.